Oh, hi there, everybody. How we all doing today? Happy stream day. Happy stream day. I think it's Wednesday now. I believe so. The second, if I'm not mistaken, either it's today or it's tomorrow that Dying Light 2 comes out. I will not be playing it, but I believe Dying Light 2 is either out or almost out. If you like pre-ordered it, I think. I mean, I can literally just check this right now, but I'm not sure. That's not really a game that I would say I'm interested in. I remember playing the first one and only got a few hours in, and after that I was just kind of like, okay, I've seen what I need to see and I'm good. What time does Dying Light 2 come out? February 3rd at 4 p.m. PST or 7 p.m. EST on the PC, but I'm pretty sure it's a midnight release on consoles if I'm not mistaken. So tonight, alright, so tonight Dying Light 2 will officially be released. Okay, so yeah, brand new video games coming out. I will not be playing it because I am still currently addicted to Arceus, or Arceus, or whatever it's called. This game has definitely captured me in a way that I was not expecting. I originally just kind of got it to say that I played it, say that I tried it, and that maybe it wasn't my cup of tea. I'm not one to talk about a game that I don't know anything about, so I wanted to at least have some knowledge base, some reference. Turns out 17 hours later I really enjoy the game. Turns out I really enjoy the game. So we're going to continue playing. That is the goal here. We need to load it up though. You know, I even debated buying the game now that I have sunk in so much time being able to play on my Switch and, you know, use the Joy-Con, sitting in bed and do, you know, some grinding and stuff like that. I may very well do that. You know, there's still something inside me that says, you know, man, you're cheaping out by playing this game the way that you are. All the people who worked on it, you really should put down the money, but do I really want to play 17 hours of the game again to get back to where I was? Not really. Not really. Huh. In any case, let's turn off the music. And let's get over here. Let's get over here so that we can play video game. I moved myself a little bit up because I realized that I don't think you could see my Pokemon's health and some of the button prompts, like up for Satchel, down for Pokedex and stuff. Not that you need too much of that, but my Pokemon's health I feel like was pretty important. We're going to chill here for a second. I'll be right back. I'm not going to go too far. Just give me a quarter of a tick. What am I starting at 6? Am I starting anything at 6? I don't think I'm starting anything at 6. Do I have a... I might have a schedule thing go up. No, I thought I took off that. I don't think I'm starting anything at 6. I just have plans of playing Pokemon Chasington. To be perfectly honest, I did not have any other plans here today. Oh. What are your starting 6? You know, if I actually read things correctly, I would probably be more successful. My starting 6. I don't have a consistent party right now. I want to level multiple Pokemon, so it is changing all the time. Mostly because of the way that this game plays with the whole Pokedex. I want to be able to get as much field research and everything as possible. So I'm constantly evolving things and leveling them up, defeating things, because, you know, number you've evolved is part of it. And I want to be able to eventually complete this Pokedex. But as of right now, to answer your current question, I recently just put Dartrix back in the party. That was not there before. I have Infernape, Umbreon. These are my 2 staples right here. Infernape and Umbreon. They stay. The rotating casts that I recently caught are Reinhorn, Psyduck, and another Eevee. Just so that I could either get Sylveon or Espeon, possibly Glaceon or Leafeon. But that's not really... That's actually not really true. Glaceon and Leafeon, I believe I recently captured in Time Rift or Space Rift or whatever they call it in this game. I'm just trying to get all the evolutions, I guess I should say. How about you? What are your starting 6? What's your main cast for this game? Favorite Pokemon? Are you trying new Pokemon? Like for me personally, I never choose grass starters. This game I decided to do a grass starter. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So you can get Pokemon from all different games? Yeah, pretty much. There's a select few. There's not all of the Pokemon. I don't have the game yet. Yeah, so you don't have all the Pokemon all the time. So like, what is it, like over 1,000 or whatever Pokemon? I think they only have like a few hundred Pokemon in this game. So you go around collecting Pokemon as you will. As you can see, these are like my pastures. You get research points based off how many capture, how many you defeat, how many you evolve, how many you just kind of research. That's kind of the whole point of the game, is just to research different types of Pokemon. And that is really done by, hold on, when we get back to it, just doing a bunch of things with Pokemon. So with Beautifly over here, you get research points for catching a certain amount. You get research points for catching a certain amount during daylight hours, or defeating a few with a rock type move, or how many times you've seen it use Stun Spore, how many times you've seen it use an agile move, or a number of different forms that you've obtained. So every little thing that you do to interact with these Pokemon gives you research points, and you use those research points essentially to get these little stars. Down at the bottom it says 6-star member. After you get enough stars, you essentially treat those like badges. You'll be able to tame Pokemon that are higher level. So I don't know if it makes it easier to capture Pokemon that are higher level, but you get different crafting recipes as well. So if we go over here, we have key items. There's a crafting thing right over here. So you start off with just the basic Pokeball crafting and medicine right here, potion, if you will. Then you get Great Balls, Ultra Balls, you get Heavy Balls, you know, a whole bunch of different stuff. All these different things that I learned how to craft as we have been playing the game by upgrading our rank here. So there's a lot of cool things. To be honest with you, I was hating on this game before it came out, and I just said, you know what, I don't want to be a hater. I don't want to have false opinions here. So we are going to play the game, make sure our opinions are correct, and it turns out I really enjoy this game a lot more than I thought. Why pre-hate? I have been burned or disenfranchised, I guess I should say, by the Pokemon games for multiple generations. Pretty much since X and Y, I've just really thought the Pokemon games have stagnated in a not very fun and good way. And I haven't been happy with the status quo of the games. And a lot of people have just been saying that, oh, you're just a hater, you don't understand Pokemon, not all Pokemon games, there's limitations for XYZ reasons, and I just thought that was all bullshit, because there's so many other games that prove that you can and should be able to do these things, especially in a 2022 setting. Turns out, yes, a lot of the game's faults are here that I was talking about, the graphics being kind of shitty, the engine not being optimized at all, there's level of detail pop-in, just bad muddy textures, just a lot of things that could have been solved. if, you know, the developers actually took some more time than a year or so to develop, or even 2. They took another year to develop this game, it probably would have been pretty acceptable. As of right now, even with the amount of time, 17 hours that I put in, and as much as I am enjoying myself, I cannot, in my good old conscience, give this game more than a 6.5, if not at highest a 7. That is just my personal opinion. There's a lot of disconnect, like with the story and the gameplay, which is kind of a problem. I know for some people that may not be, but for me that is. So it's just almost like, why even bother having the type of story if you're not really going to also back it up with gameplay. So there's a lot of different things in this game that I just go, okay, well, yep, it can only be so good. So in any case, I pretty much knew what the game was going to be like before it released, and I was pretty correct on how it plays and how I would feel about it. The only thing that really surprised me is how much I enjoy just catching Pokemon. I don't really enjoy exploring the world. I enjoy catching the Pokemon. This game is a step in the right direction, a good foundation to build on for future Pokemon games. We've been saying that since Black and White. You know, I think at a certain... No, we've been saying that since Silver, you know? Every generation, they take out stuff that didn't need to be taken out of. Bases, following Pokemon, good story, mega evolutions... you know, Z moves. They always strip things out. It's like 1 step forward, 3 steps back. At a certain point, it's no longer a good foundation. It's just that they continuously chop features off that don't need to be chopped off, and it's kind of a shame. You know, it's just... I can't, after this many years, 20, 30, 40 fucking years, sit here and say that it's a good foundation. You know, if they continue to this formula, great. But will they? I don't know. If they continue to use this base formula to enhance gameplay and graphics and engine, great, I'll eat my shoe. But the Game Freak has been proven to not do that. Time and time again. Time and time again. So, I cannot, in good conscience, say that is a correct statement. I wish it to be true, but it's not. And we do need to acknowledge that. And a lot of people try to give it, well, the Pokemon franchise, blah, blah, blah. There's no reason. You know, when I can play a Dragon Quest game, Dragon Quest 11 here on the Switch, and it has beautiful open environments with all the monsters there front and center, out in the open world for you to battle, run around, when I can play Skyrim, when I can play The Witcher, when I can play so many different types of games. And I won't even mention Breath of the Wild, because I know a lot of people mention Breath of the Wild. I feel like this game is less Breath of the Wild and more comparable to... well, you know, I don't really think it has a comparison. I would say one of the closest comparisons is Monster Hunter Stories 2, to be honest with you. When I look at Monster Hunter Stories 2's design and gameplay and presentation, man, I'm blown away. This game does not blow me away in its presentation. Its gameplay is serviceable, but that's about it. That's about all I can say. And yeah. I know that was a huge little tangent, but I really needed to be made clear for people who are joining us that even though I am playing this game, even though I am having a decent time, I do not condone a lot of the times what the Pokemon Company does and how it gaslights its consumers. Anyways, on nostalgia, I guess I should say. In any case, whether you enjoy it and you want to engage with Pokemon in that fashion is completely up to you. Do not let my opinion sway you in any kind of way, but I do need to make it clear. I could understand your POV. I'm glad. Some people either go, nah, dude, you're wrong, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, or, you know, they just fall in line and accept it, but we're all different. You know, some people may sit there and say, like, you know, you say, it's a step in the right direction, and you may truly believe that. You may be one of those people who only plays Pokemon games, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. So for you, like, this may be a great, you know, new venture into a Pokemon world. For me personally, who plays a lot of different types of games throughout the year, each year, this is not an impressive game for me. Last Pokemon game I played was on for the Diamond for the DS. See, that's the thing, right? So now you're looking at this and you're like, holy Christmas, this is a good game. But when you start to see the increments for each game, from Diamond and Pearl to, you know, whatever the next one, Black and White, and then X and Y, and Sun and Moon, and Sword and Shield, onto this one, you start to see how there's a false pretense of how much the games have actually evolved over time. In any case, we're here to do the story, because I learned last time, the less you do the stories, the less features you have, and I made that mistake. I truly made the mistake of exploring the world for far too long and haven't done the story. I'm Cabela of the Pearl Clan, Warden Cabela to you. Oh, now would you look at that? You have a Celestia flute. You must be the one they say fell out of the space-time rift. I guess. No. No. Why the vague response? Something to hide. I've already heard about you, that you quelled Cleavor in his frenzy. I'm sure many people were saved by your actions, but I wonder if there wasn't some other way to handle the situation. What you did is hardly different from bullying a Pokemon into submission after all. And you run about catching Pokemon up in those little balls you carry. Damn, this like Granny's giving us the truth bomb here. I don't need any help from your sort, or the Diamond Clan for that matter. That young lady, Arizu, I don't know, offered to help, but associating with the Diamond Clans, it just won't do. Damn, this lady's throwing shade right now. Good for her. Stick to your guns, old lady. Be on your way. There is much I must do, and I prefer not to be distracted any further. Yo, her little beaver dude just like mean mug me. He's like, yo, step off. Granny said, leave. Oh, Lamora, how about you show me the strength that could quell even a frenzied lord? Bit busy right now, my guy. Who knows when I'll get the chance next? Please, I ask you that you face me now. This dude who doesn't know how to take a hint. I guess we gotta whoop his ass. Oh, he's finally got 2 Pokemon. Alright. Is he gonna have Togepi's evolution? Nope. Still just a baby-ass Togepi. Okay. If you say so. What level? 22? Bro, this thing's gonna get white. Oof. Ooh, the stutter, though. Alright, well, some effects, you know, don't do well. Does it get HP back from that? It does. It does. It's still not a problem. It's just kind of annoying, I guess you should say. Gibble. Oh, it's so cute. Is that Sharpedo's baby form? It's gotta be, right? Oh, he trapped me in Twister. Oh, no. He trapped me in a Twister. Let's use a strong style magical leaf. If it's a water Pokemon like I thought, it should be very... No, it didn't even say super effective. It actually does say on the screen if it is or not. No. No, we will not. All right. You're quite adept at instructing your Pokemon in battle. My goodness, that was fun. Yeah, something like that. I wouldn't say fun per se. It was something. Such prodigious strength. Now let me just heal up your Pokemon. So what are you doing here? Well now, I think that settles it. I must ask your help in retrieving the stolen wall fragment. Okay, with your skill, it should be a cinch. Wall fragment? Yes, exactly. Some bandits pillaged the Solacean ruins and made off with a fragment of the wall engravings. Have you not heard of the notorious misfortunes? There are a trio of bandits that have even hit us Ginkgo guild merchants more than a few times. Not the kind of regulars I like to have, let me tell ya. Mistress Cabela is doing everything she can to regain the fragment, but at she's 99 years old. She doesn't look a day over 76. It's a bit hard for her to chase leads all over the place. So what do you say? Whoa, took a sip and then hiccuped. Anyways. Sorry about that. So what do you say, kind madman? Madam, I'm sorry. Why not help find the fragment or the warden? Oh, naturally, I'll be happy to lend you a hand. Those sisters swiped my wares too, and I'm no Ginkgo Guild merchant if I take that lying down. And far be it from me to let them just get away with vandalizing the precious ruins of this region. You know, I did see the remains of a campfire near the Meyerling camps. Perhaps worth checking out? Okay, track down... Ooh, is he gonna follow us? No, of course not. NPCs following? Don't be ridiculous, not in a Pokemon game. That would require way too much coding. Oh boy, I do need to stop being such a Debbie Downer hater. You know, it definitely doesn't help people stop to enjoy the content if I'm just sitting here bashing on the game, but, you know. Sometimes you gotta let that gamer rage boil on through you. Do I play Apex Legends? When it first came out, I usually try not to play multiplayer games. I get way too mad, way too tilted, way too salty. And so I try to keep it casual with single player games only. Once upon a time I did. No longer. It's a burned out campfire. Somebody must have been here. Also, a lot of those games require like your constant attention. Like if you're not there every season, playing all the time through patches and with the meta, it just becomes to the point where like you can't even keep up if you take a break. And at this point, jumping back in would be just too much for me. You know, I don't have the pinpoint accuracy or the skills or the knowledge really to play those games anymore. Now, who might you be? Not some stray traveler from the looks of you. Oh. Yo, I want to roll with these sisters. Well, not the pigtails one, but the other two are pretty cool. There's only one reason people would go poking around out here in the middle of nowhere. You're after us three, aren't you? Sisters, we should introduce ourselves properly. I like this one. She kind of reminds me of Buttercup in a way. I don't know why. Before we show this poor fool how wrong she was to assume she could ever beat us. Bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and I'll... Luck? And ill luck. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. Okay. She's not bad either. She's got that older sister vibe. I like it. I'm the eldest, that's what. And I'll be your unlucky charm. I do not like her. Thought you spotted a four-leaf clover? Well, I'll soon have you seen double. I'm the middle sister, and I'm one clover you cannot pick. That was bad. I don't like her. Heads I win, and tails you lose. You've got no chance in this game of fortunes. I'm the youngest, Coin, but I'm definitely not your good luck piece. Coin's my favorite. The eldest sister is great, but Coin is top notch. We're the infamous bandit trio, the Misfortune Sisters, and your luck's just run out. Let me handle this, sisters. I'll only hurt her a little. Come on, Toxic Croak, let's douse this fool in poison. I think it's her face markings with like the hair. It just really works. Damn, and look at that pose. Ooh. Yo, casually just throwing out the Pokeball. Fantastic. I love her vibe. I don't know if my boy is weak or strong against anything toxic. Wow. Not very effective. Super effective over here. I'm gonna do an air slash. Probably should have done a strong style. But kill it in one shot. Toxic Croak ain't got shit on us. I mean, it did do some good damage there at level 23. But still. I'm not fond of this outcome, but at least it's still better than plowing fields for the Galaxy team. Yeah, her vibe is just fantastic. Love it. I do not know how to level up a Psyduck in this game. I don't know if you need a Water Stone to get Golduck, or if it's a transfer trade, or if it's just by level. I probably should look that up, because I have Psyduck in my party to evolve, but I don't know if this is actually how you evolve them. The Galaxy team continues to spoil things for me, even after I've left. Take the blasted fragment and go. Just leave us alone. Well, that was easy. I do need to look up how Psyduck evolves. I feel like I need to look up how every Pokemon evolves in this game, but, you know. A wall fragment that was once part of the stone panel in the Solacean ruins. It has markings carved on it that appear to be some kind of writing. Hey, quiet! Missed your day too, but saw the name. What changed your heart on the game? Just the catching of the Pokemon. Really, it's just so much. I don't want to say so much fun. It's enjoyable enough. That's really it. It's just the new way of catching Pokemon. Being able to sneak around the world and tossing out the Pokeballs, getting critical captures and stuff. It's very satisfying. It really is. There's a lot of other things that drag it down. I said it before and I'll still stick by it. It's a 6.5 game, 7 at best, but still a 6.5 because of a lot of quality of life features and just the overall presentation of the game is pretty subpar. Especially for 2022. But the capturing of Pokemon is very satisfying. Yes, 100%. And very addictive in that way, too. The weird writing on it made us think the stupid thing was some kind of treasure, but it turned out to be worthless slab of junk. All the effort for nothing. Tell me, why were you even seeking us out? What set you on this path? I don't even know who Ursaluna was. So I'm just going to say for the old hag. Still at it, are we? Yeah. You know, I've done 17 hours of this game and barely touched the story, and I realized that's a mistake, because they keep on introducing new mechanics at me that I should have had about 10 hours ago. Definitely. Goodness, how selfless you are. How selfless of you to go so far out of your way for the sake of another. Have you beaten it, Eps? I did how many hours and I just now got to the second area? Yeah. The reason why I wanted to get through the story is because I didn't want to burn myself out. And I'm kind of feeling it in this area. I'm like, crap, I gotta catch all these Pokemon and update their Pokedex. And I was just like, nah. So I'm gonna get the story done, possibly get new mounts and new crafting recipes. But I'm like a level 6 adventurer already. So, you know, I'm doing pretty well for the second area. But yeah, it's I was just telling Quiet Cat, the capturing of Pokemon is really addictive. Yeah, all I did is collect stuff and prepare EVs since my starter would turn to trash. Yep, I told us you chose the grass bird too. That stupid grass bird. Yep, I feel you. I mean, hey, good, that's you were able to find some positives in it and not pigeonhole your thoughts in the game. Yeah, I'm all about being able to change my opinions. That's why I wanted to play this game, because I had some pretty harsh opinions. Some of them stayed true, and then some of them were changed. But I do not like being a hypocrite, or whatever you would call someone who would say something negative about a thing or positive and not experience it for themselves and just regurgitate extra information. I wanted to form my own opinion on it, and hopefully, you know, from what you have seen or other people have seen from me playing it, they can then form their own opinions. Did you go to the eastern side of the first zone? That area is tough to catch in. I had to shift purely to Great Balls thanks to that. I want to say yes. We'll take a look at the map in a second. The one past Snorlax. Yeah. There was even where the Alakazam is. Yeah. I've been over there. And there's whatever Shinx's third evolution. Just absolutely, that area is awful. I hate going over there. There was a space-time rift over there. I caught a Leafeon in. Ugh. But so many Pokemon in this space-time rift. I think this is called being prejudiced. Possibly. I don't know if that's the right word, because I've only heard prejudice in this terms of against people. But yes, you're kind of right. Preconceived notions without any facts or basis towards it. I guess we'll go with that. Alright, just unlock the rifts. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to continue the story, because you just keep on unlocking stuff, and if you're going to spend that much time in the world, might as well have all the things unlocked, is my opinion. Because you can always sit there and collect things over time. Add an Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, and what's the fair one? Sylveon? I think it's Sylveon. Don't quote me on that. I've never had one before. Anyways, let's finish this dialogue real quick. Not all of us has the luxury of offering such unthinking kindness to strangers. For some of us, simply surviving another day takes all that we have. And I've got a score to settle with the Galaxy team, which now includes you. Remember what those ancient verses tell us? Why is it in days of spring, beneath the soft caressing sun, beneath the soft caress of the sun, the blossoms tremble and fall, spirits lashed by uncertainty? Your days are also numbered, Galaxy Fool. Sure. Anyways. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, Pikachu. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Where did it just go? Oh, there it is. Dude, it blends in. Damn. Pikachu almost got me. Let's... Pikachu can be kind of tough sometimes. Let's up our odds here. Let's make sure that we definitely get this. It's a female Pikachu, or is it a male? I can't tell. The lighting is a little off. It's way too saturated. Oh, my thing disappeared. Fuck. Damn it. I forgot how little those things actually travel. It's a male Pikachu. So yeah, one of my biggest complaints is like the lighting system in this game. Oh, this is a flying Pokemon. Well, only level 20. Eh, fuck it. If he dies, he dies. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Ooh, perfect. I never use lighting unless I can lower them to grass. If you use the berries and stuff, it's actually not that difficult. I just kind of forgot because I had my Great Ball out originally, and then I just kind of decided not to. And then I saw my berry disappear, and I was like, oh shit, we gotta go. It's really not that bad of a ball. It really is great for sneaking up on dudes. Yo, Pikachu, come on. You gotta be freaking kidding me right now. Now, long lob out of the patch, it didn't side dodge. They never aggro post release for me. Honestly, though, like, you are right. Just like throwing a Pokeball, like a regular Pokeball from like downtown and getting the critical back capture, so satisfying. It really is. Anyways, I think that's like what really sold me on the game, was just like tossing out Pokeballs and just like moving on, right? It's not even just like sitting there waiting, watching it tumble around and stuff. It's the same way of like collecting things in this game. I just like, oh, fucking Paris, dude. Paris is the most annoying fucking Pokemon in this entire game. Prove me wrong. Just being able to like fucking do this and then just like, all right, dude, I'm out of here. You know, go find the next thing. Be like, oh, there's things I want to collect. Oops, there's things I want to collect over here. But then there's also a battle I want to have. You know, like you can just do it. You can just do everything so quickly, and you don't have to like stop and think about it. Paris is one of the 2 reasons why I roll a Ponyta. For real though. The other reason is trees. What? It definitely has a good flow to it. Oh, Jesus. I need to like almost remember how to play. Because like you could like just getting off your horse mount and then like leaving, and I'm still collecting stuff. I don't need to stop and think about it. It's fantastic. It's one of the best things in this game. And it's why I've stuck around for so long, right? If everything was just as tedious as every other Pokemon game was, I would have been long gone. Shaking trees, Ponyta will 90% of the time nuke a target. Huh. Not very effective. Do I want to do something that's not very effective? Swift will probably kill this Burmy. Yeah. It's fine. And then I can like run around in real time, face the way that I want to go instead of the game dictating which way I'm facing. It's those small features that if we ever go back to like a turn-based top-down Game Boy Advance style, or you know, previous generation style game of Pokemon, I'll be very disappointed. I don't think I'll ever actually enjoy the old style Pokemon. This is the new status quo, and if they go back to it, very similar to like Zelda with Breath of the Wild, I don't know if I'll end up enjoying them anymore, because it's just like this is the system. This is the new status quo, and they can't go back. They really can't. It would be a travesty. Good work, very good work indeed, Lamora. You got the fragments back safe and sound? I'm well aware of Calaba's reputation. They say she's stubborn, too old-fashioned, and so on. But see, here's the thing, right? Here's, again, the thing that I praise the game and then I had to trash on it. She says she's old-fashioned, but, like, the Survey Corps are afraid of Pokemon, yet there are people living here with Pokemon. It's just, like, she's 99 years old. Like, it's this weird thing, right? I had a side quest where this lady was afraid of this, like, 3-leafed Pokemon, and her grandparents were like, oh, you need to stop being stuck in your ways and get over it. And I'm like, you think the older generation would be way less accepting of Pokemon if they've been scared of them their whole life? Why would the young generation be scared of Pokemon? Makes no sense. It's weird. I mean, taking on new styles is how they play is nice. I mean, it's what Final Fantasy is doing. Yeah, truly and honestly. So it would be interesting to have Pokemon take their games in the same direction, sticking with a new style. Oh yeah, the story is 100% a hot mess. It's definitely the weakest aspect. Not the weakest, one of the weakest aspects. But so what I heard by it is actually they're going to keep the Legends game as like a spin-off, right? So you'll get a whatever freaking mainline Pokemon game, you know, whatever you want to call Shoe and Mitten, you know, Pokemon Shoe and Mitten versions coming out, which is mainline Pokemon games in the same style as Sword or Shield or X or Y or whatever other games. And then you'll get the spin-off Legends games, which will either take place in the past all the time or not. But I guess those will probably be the more open world ones. But seeing how successful this game is, they may just do this as the mainline games from now on. Yeah, so they'll still have their classic bread and butter, for sure, for sure. We'll see if that's a good thing or not, but you never know. Until we get announcements from Game Freak themselves, we don't really know. That's all pure speculation. But she's given the Pearl Clan all she has ever since she was young, lived in her primes here in the Hisui region, trusting in the guidance of Almighty Sinnoh. I don't think that it's that she hates the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. Rather, I think she simply loves the Pearl Clan very, very much. Anyways, I do hope that you're able to calm Ursaluna's frenzy, Lamora. A raging Pokemon in the area definitely isn't good for business, I assure you. Open field catching, encountering fluid battles, that's good. The story, not so much. The world, interesting, but draw distance and quality is just what it should be capable of. Yep, 100%. Also, let me use my capture Pokemon for travel. Yep, 100%. Also, let my Pokemon follow me. Why can't they follow me? Why is this the most that they can do? This sucks. This is actually terrible, right? And then if I wanted to use a Pokemon who's following me, who's currently out to capture something, like a tree, or battle something, all I have to do is show me the cursor again, click on the Pokemon. Maybe I have to even target it. Hold on, let's just find one real quick. You know, so let's say Infernape is already out and I encounter Pokemon I want to battle. All I should really have to do is one of these and then click the button again and it should instantly transfer into battle. So that should be it. Anyways, popping out for now. I'll be back around later. Thank you for joining us for now. I hope you enjoy whatever it is you have to do. And we may see you again later. True, didn't Shield Sword have more fluid partner activity? I don't know. I didn't play the game. But nope, gotta use the magical Deerfruit. I gotta say, the sound is pretty nice. I do like that. I do like that sound. But yeah, it would be great if you could ride your own Pokemon. Don't know. I got a Ponytail for that, and I snuck an early Magikarp. Yeah, me too, dude. The Magikarp sneak, dude. It just like came up to shore. I'm like, yo, snagged. I also got the flying Gyarados. I don't know if you encountered him, but I caught that flying Gyarados. That was pretty nice. He was weaker than my current Gyarados, but you know. I couldn't tell you, dude. I haven't played a lot of those games, to be honest with you. Oh, so you've come to bother me again. Well, come as often as you like, but it won't change my mind. What about this thing? What? You went and retrieved the fragment from those bandits. Why go out of your way like that for a complete stranger like me? I guess you're that eager to calm Ursaluna, huh? I don't even know what Pokemon Ursaluna is. Is Ursaluna the big old bear? Is that Teddy Ursa's evolution? I'll admit, I didn't expect anybody else to truly care for Ursaluna. Well then, let's see what that wall fragment. The big old bear? Okay. I've caught like 4 Ursalunas in the space-time rifts. I just didn't pay attention to its name at all. There we go. Good as new. Just missing, yo. Yep, definitely. Let me read what it says. Oh, okay, sure. All lives touch other lives to create something new and alive. I see. I suppose it means helping each other. Like how you helped retrieve the fragment. I've read this passage many, many times, but this is the first time I truly understand what it means. What? It's like, okay, sure. You're 99 years old, you never once stopped to think about what this could possibly mean? Sure. Maybe this is Almighty Sinnoh's guidance? What is your name then, girl? I see, Lamora. Please lend me your strength so that we may help Ursaluna. It is true that Ursaluna has become enraged, but he doesn't seem to be in an utter frenzy. I think he will return to his normal state if we can just give him some medicine. I can never bring myself to engage Pokemon in battle, but that's something I can rely on you for, am I right? Ursaluna prefers to stay in Sludge Mound. Ew. Please join me there when you're ready. See, again, this is the weird thing. It's like these people have been living alongside Pokemon for so long, but they act like they know what standard Pokemon battles are. But I feel like that would only be a Survey Corps thing, right? Core thing. There's so many times I'm just like, that doesn't make sense in the context of this world that you built up. Okay. Now the question is, how the hell do I get to where she is? I know how to cheese it. Whoa. Is that Tangle Growth? Is that the name of the new thing? I know it's Tangela, or it's pre-evolution. One of the original 150 Pokemon. I forget. I hate that, dude. How did I not get a surprise attack on this dude? That is such Tangle Growth. Yep. That was such crap, dude. I hit him straight in the back, and the game's like, nah. Nah. That didn't work. Oof. Put me to sleep. The status effects suck in this game, dude. Yeah, surprise attacks do suck. Half the time they don't work. That's gonna kill. Damn. This dude, he's like looking at me. He's like, yeah, and what? Throw out your next Pokemon. I fucking dare you. This dude just straight up wrecked us. He's just mean mugging us. He's like, oh, you're gonna throw out this bitch, huh? I do want to get a quick revive out on him for an ape, so at least he gets some XP. I'm probably gonna lose Umbreon next then. Ooh, sweet. Yeah, none of these things are actually that good. What's Hyper Beam? Okay, let's do it. Alright, let's see if we can capture this thing. Umbreon, my boy, avoiding that. Avoiding that sleep powder. Gonna get back to work, short breaks, it's gone on long enough. For sure, my dude. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for stopping talking Pokemon with me. Oh, and we caught the Tangle Growth right at the end of Ep's leaving, dude. Frick yeah. Feels good, mate. Can evolve. Eevee can evolve. Let's get a new evolution. Let's get Glaceon. Glaceon. Let's freaking go, dude. I would definitely want to get like a full evolution team going on at some point. I don't know if that's a wise idea, but I just love Eevee. It's definitely my favorite Pokemon. And definitely love the evolution lines. Evolution is probably the meta. Honestly, like to have all the different element types for the Chad Pokemon, the alphas and stuff. I could see that definitely being the case. Yeah, it covers its main aspects without significant weakness. I'm actually surprised the evolution line isn't more of a game meta, but it has to be because of its like EVs and IVs in like the regular games. And then they're probably changed up for this one as well, so it becomes a better, more viable Pokemon. Definitely happy that we can actually use pretty much any Pokemon. You know, they don't really discriminate. As long as you train up your Pokemon, you're pretty much fine. Like certain starters. Yeah, dude, I feel you. Trust me, I do feel you. All right, let's start swapping out some Pokemon. Another Eevee. I also need to figure out how Psyduck evolves in this because I do want Golduck. I have a feeling it's a Water Stone. Let's see here. Okay, evolution for Psyduck. Oh, it evolves at level 33. Sweet. Okay, that's not that bad. I just need to fight some more chat Pokemon, and he'll definitely level up. What about Rhyhorn? Some of these Pokemon, so like some Pokemon in this game only level up based off friendship and stuff like that, and it's just like, ugh, God. Let's see. Rhyhorn. That's a big one. That's level 42. Level 42 Rhyhorn evolves at. That's a significant difference than what he is now. We're gonna have to do a lot of battling. I don't know if that's how he evolves in the normal game or what level he evolves in the normal game, but whew. Oh boy. I should probably rest it as well while I was at camp. But I think we'll be alright. I have enough potions and stuff. Alright, so I have actually not been over here. What's over here? There's pretty cool ruins over here. Just a bunch of Psyducks. That's a little disappointing, to be honest with you. Toxicroak. A lot of the same Pokemon we've seen. It is nighttime, so kind of not really the best for discovering things around here, I'm gonna assume. Ghastlies are pretty prevalent. Oh, it's Rosalina? It's not that Pokemon's name. Ugh, okay. Alright, we're gonna have to fight Ghastly over here. Probably should catch him, and I think she just ran away now because of that. Well, that kind of pisses me off. Damn. Oh, okay, she's not completely gone. Let's get in this grass real quick. What's this Pokemon called? Rosalia. Okay, it's Rosalia. Ooh. Wait for her to walk back this way with her strut. That strut. That Pokemon knows what's going on. I don't know if you get like a capture bonus if you're in the grass or not. But I wasn't about to wait for that Pokemon to walk that far of a distance. Alright, so this is kind of disappointing. Like, there's nothing really over here worth it, right? Sure, there's like always Pokemon that you can find, but like, there's nothing really fun over here. That kind of sucks. Guess there's one of these wisps. 19 wisps remaining in this area. Oh, a Bidoof! There was a Bidoof over here. A Golbat? Is that worth it? Probably fight him, huh? See if we can fight and capture a Golbat. I think I already have one. Not very effective. 60. Okay, this will actually probably kill. No, it will not. So we'll probably try an Agile style Swift next. Ooh, got hit. Burn, huh? Okay. He's gonna keep on burning himself. That's perfectly fine with me, actually. I don't think that's enough. I think his health needs to go down a bit more. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Should be my second Golbat. Yeah, number of Golbat caught 2. Let's go. Alright, so like, what the heck is this? This is pretty, like, out there. This is not just like a random thing. That has purpose to it. I'm not quite sure why or for what. But I guess we'll just ignore it for now. I did see one of those wisps over here. I do want to go grab it real quick if we can. But we might run into an alpha over here. Oh. Did we just circle back? Yeah, dude, that's the starter area. Holy shit. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize. Alright, so I want to kind of discover over in this direction real fast. Just to see what's over there. Ooh, okay. Just for the confirmation. A lot of this stuff, like, up here, that looks like there's nothing up there, right? It looks like there's absolutely nothing that you can discover up in that direction. That's gonna hold a Pokemon that I don't want to interact with. Oh, crap, I have my Pokeballs out. That's annoying. Yep, I think that's all. I think that's about it. There's other, like, plateaus and platforms around here, but... Well, we found Ursaluna. And a little Teddy Ursa. We have not captured Teddy. Oh shit, Teddy Ursa can see from forever away. I definitely want to get a Teddy Ursa if I can. And then we'll see what Ursaluna here has as far as a level. Alright, that's one. Level 26 Teddy Ursa. Well, oh no, Infernape, not yet. Let's get you healed up first. So he's a normal type, right? So normal types take a lot of damage from Psychic. Ghost would be really good, but Infernape should be all... Oh, come on, dude. That should have engaged in battle. Okay, that's annoying. I really don't understand why. Ugh, okay, nope. Need to run. Oh, 55. Nah, we're good, dude. We're good. Thanks for playing, but we Gucci, dude. There's a chance I could win. It's just gonna take all of my might, and I'm just not willing to do that right now. We have other things to do. We got other things to be doing right now. No! It's that thing! Oh no! What have I done? I thought it was just gonna be this idiot. Please don't run away. Please don't run away. Please don't run away. Get in the grass. Let it think about its life. This one turns into like Guadavar or whatever it's called. That weird Rule 34 Pokemon that everyone does. I don't know who sees me right now. Oh, come on. The environment. Nailed it. Ugh. Ew. What the hell was that? Was it you? Did you just spit something at me? What the hell? That sounded vile. Whatever just got shot out. Like, I was almost thinking it was Toxicroak because of how disgusting it was. Anyways. Let's get the frick out of here. Where's my story mission? There it is. God, this camera's acting so weird when you mount up and dismount. Doesn't really know what to do. Oh, more Geodudes? Bro, for real? Geodudes will never leave you alone. They'll forever be a pain in your butt. For real? I think this one's like Toxitote. Oh no, it's Crow Gunk. This one's just Crow Gunk. Crow gonna die. That was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. Streamer has a bad joke. Anyways, let's get out of here. I'm going for whatever this blue stuff is. I think this is for like the feather balls or whatever. I don't specifically need this a lot, but I'll still take it. Sky Tumblestone. Yep, that's it. What the hell is... Wait, this is farmable? I had no idea. It has multiple things in it. Yo. There were like 4 of them over in that other area that I had no idea about. Are you hostile? I don't know. I don't want to go fight this thing. I feel like it's like part of a water Pokemon that I'm not 100% confident in fighting it right now. But I'm gonna see what level it is. Probably like 45, 46. Okay. Nothing is... Okay, that's actually interesting. Oh, that doesn't change the order at all. Huh. Agile style and like regular just don't change the order at all. I feel like agile style is kind of busted right now. At least for me, sometimes. Ooh. Yep. Yep. Should have seen that coming. Alright, Umbreon. Sorry, Infernape. I don't think Umbreon's gonna do all that well against it. Jesus. Yeah, well, critical hit, of course. We might want to use a Hyper Potion here. Just so he stays alive. High horsepower, huh? Oh, thank God. The avoidance. Dude, let's freaking go. Hyper Beam up. Not effective all that much. Yo, what's up with this high horsepower thing? Can it not use anything else after? Interesting. Is it almost like a rollout or whatever? It's like once it uses it once, it's got to use it all the time. Fair enough. Fair enough. We will lose Umbreon if we do not capture it this first time, which I highly doubt we will. Oh, yeah, okay. Dude, I thought we had a moment. It's alright. My other Pokemon will pick up the fight. All we have to do is capture this thing, and we'll be fine. I guess Dartrix would be the best one to use, maybe? He's the highest level right now. He has the highest chance of surviving at least one attack. Nailed it. Okay. Seed to power. Nailed it. We need to fast travel back to camp. I'm not going to use my revives and stuff like that just yet. Even though I could. There would be really no problem to use those. We're just going to use the camp's features. Alright, alright, alright. Let's head on back. It'll be nice because like we kind of got distracted by a lot of things on the way there already, so it'll be a nice easy trip since we've already done it. Also, if I could figure out how to get across to the right area, that would probably be pretty helpful. God, I hate how the camera acts when you're mounted up. Like, you know, if I want to look this way, you know, I'm very much a player who looks kind of more top down for my games when I'm given control, especially in third person. When cameras default back into this, it actually bothers me a lot. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I like a more top down look to my games. You think you would want to look at the horizon, but it's very much not true for me. This angle is just so comfortable. This angle, uncomfortable. This angle, very comfy. Let's get out of here. Just gonna ignore all these things. So there's a side mission here that I might want to pick up real fast. Oh, there's a satchel too. Just because I don't really know what it's gonna ask me to do. And I may have already done it. Hello there, so you're the Survey Corps child who quelled the Lord of the Woods, are you? Think you could help with setting up our new base camp? We're making one up by the bogs. Oh yeah, I can. Our Odo could sure use someone as capable as you. He's a fresh construction corps units or recruit, still learning the ropes. Anyways, yeah, let's definitely set up a new camp. See, that's 100% the reason why you want to do that kind of stuff. What is this music right now? Why is this the music of the Mireland swamps? Because it feels just so not how it should be. Dartrix probably would have been a good Pokemon to use it right about now, but so Psyduck. Actually, I don't know if grass type moves are still effective against ground types. I don't know if that's been changed. Oh, he's being attacked. The boy needed some help. What's up, Rag? Rag's in. Probably shouldn't abbreviate your name without you previously okaying it. Still shitting on the story? 100%. Gameplay? Pretty good. Story? Doo-doo. Well, there. I'd keep your distance if I were you. Just look at those bothers. They're taking up a spot where I was going to set up the base camp. One stunky would be a headache, but this little group is full-blown migraine. Maybe I can get someone else from the team to handle it, someone good at battling. I'll do it. You sure you're up to this, though? They stink something fierce. Just leave it to me. Well, if you insist, but you've got to beat 3 of them, so be ready to run and stay downwind. So yeah, there's some interesting thoughts with this game, truly and honestly. The gameplay mechanics themselves are fairly enjoyable in a weird sense. I did not mean to have this Pokemon out. Oh, this is gonna suck. About to lose Psyduck. But yeah, the story is absolute garbage. And probably the least thing that I want to do. Just kind of want to explore the world, but I have to unlock things through the story in order to really enjoy the open world exploration. So that's what we're focusing on right now, is the story. Ooh, I should have seen. I don't think that's effective. Uh-oh. It's not very effective. I just saw the little triangle. I'll try to pay attention to that kind of stuff a little bit more. Alright, so no effect with Psychic. The triangles mean not very effective. And then there's just a regular effect. I think Circle means very effective. Okay, I think we need to get Umbreon out of here. Might want to switch over to Burnade. Also, this 3-way battle is kind of garbage, too. The fact that I can't do 3-way battles, dumb. I wonder if Dartrix air attacks, flying attacks would have actually done some damage here. Let's do a Mach Punch. I'm feeling spicy. Face the next one. Ooh, thank you, Infernape. So I think Venoshock actually does more damage if you are currently suffering from a status effect, which is kind of a situation with the way that these guys are doing stuff. But we'll be perfectly okay. At least our Pokemon all survived this battle, so not too worried about it. Welcome back. Just had to shovel snow and make some food. Oh, I forgot about snow. Hopefully you stay nice and warm. You wrapped yourself up nice and well when you went out there. Maybe get some cocoa. Well, you got some food, so, you know, some nice hot food will do you some good. You weren't kidding. You've got talent, and your Pokemon were so brave too. Can't believe you just handled 3 Stunky all by yourselves without getting smelly. Thanks to you, we can get the base camp set up now. Hold on a minute. There you go. What do you think? Makes things feel a little safer out here, no? And there's not a whiff of Stunky here either. I hate the word Stunky. I hate the name Stunky. I hate everything about Stunky. It's an awful word to say / read. Stop by anytime. Okay. Well. Anyways, we got a new base camp. That's pretty nice. It's really the only reason why I wanted to do this. Oh, it's you. He just strolls up off screen, looking like he does. I hate him so much. This makes a second base camp for us to use in the Crimson Mirelands. Perhaps some Stunky will pop up for fun games sometimes, eh? Wouldn't that be a treat? Yeah, unfortunately, dude, he's never going away. I really wish he would, but he ain't going nowhere. I don't know if I like any of the Pokemon I mean, that's false. I like the Pokemon that I have. I just don't know if I want really any of them on my team. This kind of sucks. Stranger danger. Yeah. Oh, I should rest. I should just rest up. After those Stunkies got us. I feel dirty just for saying it. Anyways. Alright. Party's healed and happy again. You know, we've used... actually, that's probably not a good idea. I was just... you know what? That's not a bad idea. I was gonna say, we've used Umbreon for so long in this game. I'm gonna switch out for a different Eevee. I'm gonna switch out for a different evolution if I can find it where they are. We are looking for either Glaceon or we are looking for Leafeon. There's Leafeon. It's grass, dude. I might want to switch him out. That guy. So you're level 28, you got 122. Jesus. Oh, your attack's infinitely better than Dartrix. Ew. Yeah, but Dartrix is probably about to evolve. Alright, we'll switch Umbreon out then. Alright, so the question now being is, where the hell's Glaceon? Where did I put Glaceon at? Probably where that... Oh, there it is. Where that other Eevee was. Cool. I don't need to keep you in the party. I want to focus on evolving these 3. That's my next goal. Speaking of, I need to make sure you have a fairy move, which you do, Baby Doll Eyes, so you should become a Sylveon. I think this happiness needs to go up, though. I also need an Espeon? I also need an Espeon. So that's kind of tough. There's a lot of evolutions. You gotta worry about a lot of evolutions. Alright, main story. Come on, Lamora. That's what you're trying to do. Main story. Stop getting distracted. It's so easy, though. I know it's easy. You gotta focus. He says as he goes the complete wrong way. I can't help it. Oh, I have Eevee out. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just a Burmy. One of these days, it's not going to be a Burmy. One of these days. Today's not that day, though. Yeah. Dude, my character, like, wipes the sweat from her brow. I was just like, yeah, you know what? That's fair. I was a little worried there, too. I was a little worried we were about to lose our Eevee. Because their happiness goes down when they faint. Which, I've definitely been doing a lot. Ooh. You. I need to capture you. You're very difficult to capture because you're skittish. But I do need to capture you at some point. Okay. On to the actual story now. Let's finish off this area. Maybe unlock the third area, because I am definitely over-leveled for this one. Over here, Lamora. Ursaluna is enraged, yes, but he must still recall his long relationship with the Pearl Clan. He never fails to show up at the moment I play my Celestia flute. I hate this little beaver, dude. He is just mean-mugging me right now. Looks like he just smoked a fat doobie and doesn't even know where he is right now. Yo. Yo, I'm using all my strength, all my willpower just to stand up. I'm tripping balls. Oh. That's different than I thought it was. It's got like cloud eyebrows and stuff. I guess it's supposed to be sludge. Anyways. No, because it's a moon Pokemon. It's a moon bear. So clouds make sense. Those are cloud eyebrows in front of the moon on his head. Is that a turkey bear? Yeah, it kind of looks like it, huh? It's a pretty bad design. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's a pretty bad design. I think Teddy Ursa and whatever the other form was a perfect evolution path. This is unnecessary, and this just looks bad. But remember that Ursaluna is a Pokemon very dear to the Pearl Clan. I will not permit you to catch him. Fucking bullshit, dude. I do want to get, like, Cleavor in this special Ursaluna. Thing is, I sent out an Eevee. Oops. I sent out Eevee. We definitely need to switch that out. There's no way Eevee could withstand that. Ursaluna is probably a normal Pokemon. I could probably get away with a Rhyhorn. If Ursaluna is actually a normal type, it shouldn't do that much damage against Rhyhorn. I do like the way that it's down on its 4 legs. Like, it's actually got a good silhouette as far as its main body shape goes. It's just the extra goopy bits that really make this Pokemon look awful. Let's start with a strong style. That's why I like the earlier Pokemon so much. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Gen 1, Gen 1. Everyone always talks about Gen 1. But, like, Gen 1 has just simple designs that actually, wow, aren't just too complicated. Huh. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Alright. Just gonna have to throw out my powerhouse. Just get this done. Just gonna have to get this done. Let's fucking flamethrower out, dude. My Rhyhorn got wrecked. Okay, well, since that's how that's happening, let's get another revive so Rhyhorn doesn't lose out on XP. Alright, so Rhyhorn's pissed at me right now. Yo, Ursaluna's face, he's just like, yo! Super effective? Okay. I mean, we're still gonna kill it, but like super effective, damn. Oh, I guess he is a fighting type too, right? He's firefighting. That makes sense. Let's go, Eevee! Get 1,000 XP, let's go. Ursaluna, my poor darling, you must be exhausted from running around like that. Come, let me make you all better. I have here a special medicine of the Pearl Clan. It'll clear out any poison in that Pokemon's body. If poison's what's causing Ursaluna's rage, that is. Sure, this is sure to calm him down. We call it Toxicon. Yep. I think the biggest issue with that beaver is it doesn't blink. It's just pupils blink. Wait, really? I didn't even notice that. What? Its pupils blink? Hold on. I'm not even... Oh! You're right! Oh! What? That is the most disturbing thing. I just thought it had like these little pupils, like these little pinpoint pupils, but no. Its pupils blink. Quiet Cat, why did you have to point that out to us? That is the most disturbing Pokemon fact I've ever seen in my life. I hate it so much. Is that how it's supposed to be? There's no way. What is this Pokemon's name? Oh my god. No freaking way. It's Bidoof evolution. No, I refuse to believe it. Barbarol. Sounds like a deodorant. No, none of this makes sense. They animated that wrong. What in the nugs? Hold on. Anime tells me that this dude can have angry eyes with his white pieces. Uh-huh. So that in turn means that he has eyebrows/eyelashes on the top of those white parts of the eyes. Why is he blinking with the black parts of his eyes? Oh, I hate this. Okay, all right, hold on. You don't believe me? You know, we can get in. Oh, that's a web plum. God, I hate the web plums. They're annoying. Can I open that still? Okay, I can. Another example. This thing is looking up. Its black parts of the eyes are up top. It's looking up. God, I hate this Pokemon. I hate this 3D Pokemon. Yeah, it drew your eyes so fast. How did I not notice it? I think I just want to look away so fast, you know? Because it just was staring at us with its pinpoint eyes. But no, this whole time it's just been looking at us like a normal fucking beaver. I hate this. Jesus. Okay. It's so potent that we can only use it once on tough, resilient Pokemon like Ursaluna. There, dear Ursaluna. You've calmed down now, haven't you? The bear's just like, nope. He just kills her instantly. This is all very strange, though. He wasn't glowing. Or I guess I should say he wasn't really frenzied. She doesn't really know about the glow. Very astute of you, Galaxy Team Recruit. You're exactly right. When you quelled Kleavor's frenzy, I could see the strange light rising into the sky all the way from here. But no strange light erupted from Ursaluna after you defeated him, nor was he glowing. Bear blinks fine. Bear blinks fine. Is this new lore that they're creating? Is that Beaver has tiny pinpoint eyes? Oh, I hate this. I hate this new lore. I hate this new knowledge. And what is this clinging to Ursaluna's coat? Seems like some kind of powder. That girl from the Diamond Clan, Erizu. Now, why did she, of all people, find the need to come and tell me about Ursaluna, I wonder? Oh, but I almost forgot something important. Play your Celestial Flute for me, won't you? Okay. What was the reason for that? Ursaluna opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. God, that's so Japanese. Receive the Earth Plate from Ursaluna. Alright, stone tablet imbued with the essence of Earth. When used on certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the ground type. He opened his heart, gross. He just takes that out. He's just like, my heart for you. It's like, oh, no thank you. You refuse my gift of my still beating heart? Ursaluna is very good at finding things that are buried in the ground. We say that he's digging for treasure, even if these treasures, if they introduce like a scanning mechanic, like dowsing rods, or like a, you know, metal detector into this game, I'm gonna scream. He's digging for treasure, even though the treasures might not always glitter or gleam. Now, go and let your commander know of what transpired here, child of the Galaxy Team. Burr. Burr. Buried. Oh, God. You know... Damn it. Digging for treasure with Ursaluna. Ursaluna will rush towards any treasure he senses in front of him. Press the Y button to dig for treasure. When Ursaluna finds the spot that makes him react particularly strongly, you might find something very nice. Fuck. There's buried treasure in this world. There's too many things to do in this game. There's too many things. There's Pokemon, there's wisps, there's things to like ingredients to collect, there's space-time rifts, there's outbreaks, mass outbreaks, there's Chad Pokemon, there's buried treasure. Could you imagine like the target demographic of like 5 to 10-year-olds playing this game? They'd be like, yo, what? You do what now? Alright, where's Ursaluna? Yes, I'd much rather ride on you. Oh, he doesn't have a dash. But I only just forgot the last one's mechanics. Story written by a 5-year-old. Yeah, maybe. Getting close to something. Some buried treasure around here. Oh, he goes fast when... Oh, he can't swim. Oops. He goes fast when you start letting him go. Or it's only when he's facing treasure. Not quite sure. Might get excited. This dude gets horny off treasure. Confirmed. Yeah, just yeeted himself into the river. There's no safety when there's treasure about. There it is. Dig for treasure. What kind of treasure are we finding here? Iron chunks. 10 iron chunks. Wow. Okay, so like he's going super slow now. Right? But like when you get closer to the treasure, he goes faster. Like the dude starts zooming. At first I thought it was based off time, but no, like look, we just got some speed lines. Because he's facing the treasure the right way. He's zooming! Oh shit, that thing's back. Uh-oh. Wasn't expecting him to be back. Time to go. Time to dip. Only you can prevent forest drownings. Nah. Alright, let's get up here. See if we can find that treasure. Hold up. I gotta cheese the system real quick. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I did it yesterday. I can do it again. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. There we go. Nailed it. Whoops. Too much. Yeah, the Billy Goat from Skyrim. Confirmed back. This thing's gonna kill me. I'm just sitting here trying to go. There's probably like a super easy way to go, and I'm just sitting here being an idiot. It's my claim to fame. Once I get something stuck in my head, I'm gonna do it no matter what. Alright, where's that treasure? Oh shit. Wait, what? Okay, wait, it's over here. Treasure over here. Yeah, we zooming for that treasure. Over here? There it is. Yeah, okay, so you get like a bunch of things that you use, but like, I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest with you. I guess it's kind of cool. I do like that he zooms faster as you get closer to treasure. That's kind of a cool little thing. This dude just loves treasure so much he starts actually exerting effort when you get close to it. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Nope, not here. Nailed it. Heat rock, what the hell? Ugh, leave me alone! Yo, dude. Paris and Parasect are like the most vile creatures in existence. They just never leave you alone. In any case. Okay, let's go see what this lady wants. That graceful Pokemon. Hey there, you're that go-getter from the Survey Corps, right? I have a request for you if you've got some time. I'd love to know about that Pokemon called Rosalita. I got her. I already got her. It has these gorgeous red and blue flowers for hands. Such a graceful Pokemon. I often come to the Golden Lowlands to admire the Rosalia. But just watching them from afar isn't enough for me anymore. You think you could complete Rosalina's page in that Pokedex of yours and show it to me? I thought she would want one. That kind of sucks. There was another quest over here that I wanted to go collect real quick. Okay, I didn't come through here before. Or if I did, I didn't notice there was all these goobers. Yo, what are they wearing? Who are you people? Rumor has I'd love to see what it's done. Is this a Fire Nation? Yeah, probably. No one's saying like, oh, hey, where are they? Whatever. Oh, here to see. Okay, this is the Diamond Clans. Oh, shit. Okay. You're from the Galaxy team, aren't you? Do you know of a medicine that can cure headaches? I need it for my Psyduck. I live together with these little ones, and I can tell they've been suffering terribly. Wait, hold on. It's Psyduck blinks with his whole eye. Let's go. I wish I could do something to help him, but none of the medicines I've tried have worked at all. There are so many people in the Galaxy team. Surely you must have some sort of healer. Please, could you ask them for some medicine? Sure. Wait, that's a male? Did I not even look at the name? No, it's Marcia. It's not a male. If it is, I'll fuck that femboy. Psyducks are constantly in mental suffering. You don't understand it. You just don't understand. Psyducks are always suffering. Their pain is their existence is pain. It's up here somewhere, huh? There's no way I can barely go my way up that. Alright, fine. I'll go the normal person way. Oh, you can swap on the fly. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's just find this thing and get out of here. This Onyx is gonna mess me up. Yo, so really cool is like you can actually don't have space in my satchel. Uh-oh. Do I have a mud ball or something? There's really nothing I want to drop right now. I mean, that's false. I don't really need these pop-up plants. No, you know what? Yes, I do. I don't need these bugboard plants. See ya! Oh, they're already on the ground. Star piece! Let's go. So yeah, I can switch on the fly. I don't even need to dismount. You just press the left or right button, and there you go. You're on your new mount. That is really nice, actually. That's really nice. Love it. Anyways, let's get out of here. Let these Pokemon stop seeing me for a second. And then use our map. I go an entire day without sneezing, and then as soon as I get home and start streaming, it's like the floodgates open up. I hate it. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings. It's like I'm allergic to Pokemon or something. We need to turn into the professor. Potato. Wait, what did you say? Oh, I got something in my what? Oh, shit. It's missing now. Missing no? Missing no? Missing number? I don't know. Was that a Pokemon? No, wait, that's not what this is unknown. Oh, shit. These little dudes are unknown. Missing no was the glitch Pokemon that gave you XP. Yep. Nope, not missing no. Yeah. That was wrong of me. I've been Pokemon idiot, a Poke idiot for a while now. Come to think of it, Volo did mention that there were carvings that resembled the writing on the walls of the Soul Seal ruins. But supposing that the Pokemon we just saw is a species with multiple forms, perhaps the carvings are actually a likeness of this very Pokemon. Yeah, the symbol-shaped ones. I never actually knew if they were ancient writing, like Pokemon that took the form of writing, or if writing was formed after the Pokemon. I don't know if that's ever actually been explained, or if it has, I don't know the answer to it. I'm going to add a section specifically for that species to your Pokedex, Lamora. God damn it, if I had to find all, whatever, 26 unknowns, I will once again scream. but it's a special section in my Pokedex. So I might have to just find all of them, like battle them or something. I don't know. We'll see. What's this now? Letter-like markings seem to have appeared in this section I've just added. Do we have to like cipher for like a clue? And was that your ARC phone I just heard? If your mysterious device is reacting to this new species, I wonder what that could mean. Press the Y button while viewing the cover of your Pokedex to jump to your unknown research notes. By deciphering the cryptic symbols found in these notes, you can try to find all unknown hiding throughout the region. These unknown possess a mysterious power that repels Pokeball containing Pokemon, so you won't be able to battle them. But track them down and catch them all if you can. That's a lot of things to introduce to a player all at once. That's a lot of things. There are a lot of things happening in this fucking game, dude. What the actual nuggets, dude? Oh my god. This game don't quit. This game straight up just don't quit. I think I need to record myself screaming and then just make it a quick, like, alert button. So I don't have to physically scream every time. I can just press the button and it will play the audio file. Oh, seems like you made some new observations. Yeah, no one cares. Alright, not getting an update, but I'm already level 6. So that is way higher than normal. Oh my god, bro. I'm never putting this game down, apparently. You can internally scream as the recording does the legwork, yeah. You're back. Get to the commander's office quick. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem good. That seems a little ominous, if you will. Are there any missions around here? Not yet. Oh, okay, never mind. He doesn't even have anything for us yet. Okay, to the commander, he said. Ooh, there's some bounty stuff. Battling with parachute. Run from the security course to think of battle strategies to use with his parachute. Reissue. Talk to the chap and see what he needs. Yeah, we'll get to him eventually. I have a few of them already, so if he needs like Pokedex updates, I know where to find them. At the very least. At the very least, I know where to find them. Oh, what? I thought you said the commander's office. Maybe he didn't, and I misread that. Who the hell? Oh. Ooh. You're after medicine that can... Oh, I did have this activated. I remember. I had this quest activated. Medicine that can cure headaches? Well, you came to the right person. Take this. It's a secret medicine that only those from my hometown know how to make. I don't like this old lady's look, dude. She looks dubious. It's a secret medicine. Here, take it. Remember, we're afraid of Pokemon, so this medicine may kill it. As you'll see, it works wonders. Give it to any ailing Pokemon and they'll soon be right as rain. Even a Psyduck's headache will clear right up, I'm sure. This lady's trying to poison a Psyduck. Yeah, that's what I call poisons. Secret medicine. Dubious lady be dubious. Let's go back over to here. And do the main mission. We'll return probably back to that region again here soon enough. Lamora, we have a situation. Oh, it's you, Benny. What are you doing here? Your green hair and green mustache. I don't like him because he has green hair, green mustache, but his like goatee isn't green, and that confuses me. Is it part of his little chin strip? His little head thing? No, wait. Are sideburns and this part of his hair? And then this thing is not? What is his hair situation? What is his goatee situation? I don't understand it. It confuses me, and I don't like being confused because it scares me. Anyways, Adamant. Well, let me explain. Lilligant, our clan's Lady of the Ridge, is in a frenzy. And, yeah, it looks like seaweed. It just looks like seaweed. And Arizu knowingly kept this from me. The Lady of the what? Yes, there's only female Lilligant. Is that true? Which makes this an honored one, our Lady of the Ridge. I don't even know what Pokemon that is, but there's only a female variant? Well, this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like you to find out just what Arizu was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilife Village. Last I saw, she was at the wallflower polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her, my cooking is simply irresistible after all. If Arizu of the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in that situation with erasing Ursaluna of the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We would be forced to remain neutral. Meaning what? If we were to show support for one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not to take part in the tearing of the land. Right, of course. After all the work you've put in to get us to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. How are you forced to be neutral? I don't know. Garbage 2 out of 10 plot. Don't question it, it's Pokemon. It's a kid's game. Lamora, perhaps you have some idea how we might address this situation. I don't know how this is a solution, but whatever. Ursaluna, so he and Warden Calaba found you worthy? That's perfect then. Ursaluna should be able to sniff out Arizu wherever she's gone. If you're strong enough that Ursaluna deemed you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Lilligant's frenzy as well. I'll head to Lilligant's seat then. Brava Arena, it's called, if you'll excuse me. Listen well, Lamora. You must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm to the people of Hisui. Remember, always remember, we came here to make a new home where we could live without war or strife. What? These people are refugees? I want to go back to their land. Where did they come from where Pokemon are so terrifying that they come to this other land where people are living harmlessly with Pokemon and they're like, nah. These terrifying creatures must be studied. There's a disconnect here again. How have these people grown up, evolved, and not know how to deal with Pokemon, yet other people are dealing with them perfectly? Other clans and whatnot. It's weird. Weird shit, champ. Let me tell you. Anyways, let's put some stuff. What the hell's this? Candy truffle? No one cares about that. All my ooh, actually, let's get that Stardust back. All my stuff goes away as I craft from the inventory. There's actually an empire founded and composed purely of Pokemon that overtook their homeland. Damn, dude. Coming in with that lore. I'm waiting, dude. Who's the Emperor of Pokemon? You know? It was Arceus. It was Arceus. Alright, gotta go and get the Lost and Found real quick. Let's grab that satchel. Trying to get up to 1,000 so I can get that link cable and get an Alakazam. One of my goals. Alright. I guess we could craft a few of these. I don't need like a bunch, but a few of them. Just to start up our next. Let's get all the Ultra Balls we can. I'm pretty okay with the things I have. I have 44, 30. I guess I could get more of these. We're getting to that point where Hyper Potions may be more applicable. I don't have any Max Potions. These, oh, shit, this uses a completely different formula. Sweet. Do I want to make 35? Not really. Let's make a few of these. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, I misread that. But yeah, I could see an Emperor Pokemon being a really convincing Ditto. I completely misread that as a dildo. I'm like, oh, I mean, sure, I guess so. I should have gone to one of the other camps. Oh well. That girl who set out earlier must have been eating some of Benny's potato mochi. No, you completely spelled it right, I'm pretty sure. Is it with 2Ds? I don't know. I still would have misread it. I could still smell them on her. That reminds me, I've seen Mistress Kalaba. Mistress riding around in that Ursaluna she serves, digging for treasure in the ground. Wonder if Ursaluna uses his sense of smell to suss out where the treasure might be. Ursaluna now knows Arizu's scent. Follow the blue signal to find her. Okay. We're gonna have to stop every once in a while and like find a trail that she's left, won't we? Give me that. Give me that fern. He like growls every time he gets like close. Kind of around this way. She's gonna be up there. All right, time to Billy Goat our way back up. Nah, I'm joking. I don't think we need. Oh, maybe we do. There's something that we have to do with that. I found a few of them out in the overworld so far. I don't know if that's like a Pokemon specific thing. One day we'll get a big old Graveler or something that will just rock smash its way through the world. Not quite sure. Yo, what the hell is that? Hello? Oh, it's her. I just found the person that I needed. I thought it was a Pokemon sitting. Oh, Lamara. How did it all go with Ursaluna? I helped him. What are you doing here? Thanks a bunch, girl, but how did you find me all the way down here? From the potato mochi. You followed the scent of potato mochi I brought from Wallflower? Man, I wish I could eat some more of those right now. Jubilee Village sure was a lot of fun. My luck's run out, though, as you can most likely tell. I got chased by a Pokemon and sprained my ankle. Okay, I was wondering what she was doing. Oh, is she in that seductive pose, like her butt's angled up? And she's like, hey, look at my butt. I guess she sprained her ankle. I guess it's a universal sprained my ankle pose. Anyways, running away. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. Ah, there you are, Arizu, right? Mistress Kalaba, I owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect, thinking you were just some whelp from the Diamond Clans. I'm sorry for that. I should have treated you better. Wait, but... This fucking beaver just staring her down like, better take her apology. It's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied, nor that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. You'd think someone who's lived as long as I would have been more patient. It's okay. I didn't do a good job explaining myself either. Ursaluna only started acting weird after he got too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. What? Really? That's the reason that you're gonna go? Okay. Perfume. Got it. Guess Ursaluna's got a sensitive nose, but still, could have thought of 1,000 other reasons. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. Ah, that explains the strange powder I found on Ursaluna. Must have been powder from Lilligant. But what happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make bombs, but I fell and sprained my ankle. See, the reason I went to Jubilife was to get help for Ursaluna, and also learn about crafting. But while I was there, I bumped into Professor Levington, and he told me about the bombs you used to quell Cleavior. So I thought I'd make some for Lilligant using her favorite foods. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Well, then we better take care of Our Lady and get all this mess resolved first. Adaman! What were you thinking doing all this yourselves? Did you think I couldn't help you? Though, No one will blame me for thinking so. Not much of a leader, am I? Never even seen the almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes. And I failed to imagine that Lilligant might have become frenzied too. Listen up, Lamora. I'll take the bombs that Arazu made and meet you at the Brava Arena. Don't worry, Arazu. Lamora will calm Lilligant, and that will be that. Things should settle down. Head to Brava Arena, Lamora. That's where Lilligant's seat lies. Yeah, I mean, like, literally that's just what Adamant said. Why is she repeating it? Arazu will be taken care of, my dear Beverell, and I will make sure she reaches her lady. How? Okay. I was kind of hoping that you just see Beverell just like dragging her by her good foot while the old lady just like casually walks away. I was kind of half hoping. I don't know why. Because that was the only way I could see that Fever actually doing something. Anyways, I hate the way that Onyx moves in this. They didn't do something right. I'm not quite sure what it is, but he's very janky. So like here, moving fine, right? Oh, wow, he's actually doing it. This is the most I've ever seen him actually appropriately move. Oh, wait, he's being weird. Wait, he's being kind of weird. It's like he turns around, or like when he's trying to turn around, he's just level 34. Yo, what the hell? Did you just use flamethrower? Did this skunk just use flamethrower? Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, okay. Yeah, hold up, I gotta check a text real quick. Okay. So my mom just went up to see my grandmother because she was sick and we weren't quite sure what. It's not COVID. It's her kidneys. They have a mild infection. She's apparently getting fluid last time I heard, and now I just got a text that they brought my grandma to the hospital. That's not fun. That's not fun. In any case. Poison jab. Oof. Alright, this skunk tank is kind of wrecking me right now. I don't know if I should try to catch it or just try to kill it. I'm probably just gonna try to kill it. Oh no! That was the bad move. Trying to kill it was the bad move. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to. Not really a fun, what I'd say, text to get really. Alright, let's just kill it with the water pulse. Probably should have gotten Infernape back up, but still. Oh, 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 Onyx, what you doing? Onyx, what you doing? You okay over there, my guy? This is what I'm talking about. This is the way Onyx moving. Just kind of weird. Now he's okay. He does this like weird, like, you ever seen a dog kind of do that? Where they're just like be sitting and then they just like flip their head around and they're looking at you from behind? Just, it's weird. It's weird. So Infernape is definitely not happy with us, right? Infernape and I are probably not friends because I let him faint the most out of like any Pokemon that I have. So if there's ever one Pokemon that hates me, it's gotta be Infernape. Hopefully we're able to soothe his rage eventually. I'd really like my Infernape not to hate me. Ooh! Pro gamer, dude. Pro gamer. I mean, if he faints, he probably doesn't have enough time to hit you. That's a positive way to look at it. Definitely didn't think of it like that. I offset it by using him to collect a lot of materials. That makes him happy. It was his purpose in life or something, I'm not quite sure. Ooh, we got a water stone. Yo, I can get Vaporeon. Let's fucking go, dude. Alright, I guess Vaporeon's the next one I'm gonna get. I didn't know you could get it from those things. Stardust from that. Nice, we can sell that. Get some extra moolah. Some extra scratch. There's a Wisp over there. I don't think... Ooh, yes I can. I thought that was an Independence little island right there. It is not. I can totally get that Wisp. Oh yeah, that's right. I still need to catch this guy as well. I don't know if the fastball thing is a better one to use. What the hell was that noise? I think it was Ghastly. Oh, there's more Teddy Ursa down there too. Right. Ooh! They're tricky, dude. They're fast. And they change direction on the fly. Nice. Yama. Finally gotcha. I swear they have a sixth sense about knowing where I'm about to go. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it did. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. That was close. Okay, there's a Wisp over there. Do I know how to get there? Oh, I do. There's two bags over here? Bro. There's one over here. How do you get it? Do I have to seriously go all the way around to get there? No fucking way. Ah, ducks. Alright, fair enough. Teddy Ursa, you didn't see shit. You ain't seen shit, boy. Just staring me down, dude. Or it's sleeping. I'm not quite sure what it's doing. It looks like it's kind of sitting. Is this thing asleep right now? Or supposed to be asleep? Yeah, I think it's either that or it's just chilling. Oh, okay. Almost saw me. Oh, sweet. We got it. I didn't realize that alerted them all. My bad. Everyone go about your business. Nothing to see here. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Ooh, Ghastly. I should have expected that. Honestly, I should have expected Ghastly. I don't really even want it, but still. Alright, we out of here. Deuces! Ah, fucking Paris. Get out of here. Nobody loves you. You're honestly one of the worst Pokemon. Get out of here. It's also weird that, like, Yemna is also pretty aggressive for the type of Pokemon it is. Actually, you know what? No, that's false. Dragonflies are actually pretty terrible. Like, they're cool, but they'll murder. They have, like, the highest hunt to catch rate of, like, any Pokemon. What the hell is that? Oh, no, it saw me. Okay, well, I'll fight it. I have the worst Pokemon out here. What the hell? What is that? Ew! Why is it so pixely? Wow, you think they could spend a little bit more time on whatever raft that is. Okay, that's cool. Flying Pokemon will actually fly. Alright, that's actually a little cool. I'll give it to him. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wait, did it do a move there? I didn't even read that it did a move. Alright, perfect. Too drowsy to move. It's a perfect time for me to throw a Pokeball. Nice. New Pokemon acquired. Let's get out of here before these dudes actually start bothering me. I should probably follow, you know, the main mission. Yeah, I just saw it sleep too, and I was just like, yo, what the hell? What's a Chad again? Oh, I'm in this area? Okay, I heard that. Like, I know there's different sleeping moves to recover HP. Snorlax's claim to fame is all about that. I just didn't see this one do it. In any case. I can't really find a way over here from this side. And I don't know... Looks like there might be a bridge here. Yeah, there's definitely a bridge. Oh, there's two bridges. And I don't see any bridges over here. So we'll have to eventually go over this way. I'm just curious about this satchel. Should I go get it? Nah, let's do the main mission. We can come back for satchels and stuff. Being targeted? Fucking who? The Chad? I need to get out of this area. They won't leave me alone for a while. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Nope. Press the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button and drowned. That deer just took off. Perfect. Yep. 100%. Nailed it. Best streamer you've ever met. Never makes a mistake. Oh, God. Yep. Okay. Do you guys have a place I could rest? So you found a cure for my Psyduck. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Wow, the Psyduck look all better already. What a relief. Thanks for finding this medicine for us. You know, I was a little nervous about the Galaxy team before, but if you're the sort of folk that are kind enough to help total strangers, I guess I have no reason to worry. And what did you call this stuff again? Secret medicine? Gosh, the Galaxy team must be very talented. Maybe I'll visit you all in Jubilife sometime. Oh, Max Survive. Oh, let's go, dude. That's pretty important. I'm gonna need that eventually. Alright, is this showing up on my world? It is. Oh, wrong button. Streamer, stop pressing wrong buttons. Learn how to play your game, streamer. You've only been doing it for like 20 hours. Ew. Ugh. The question is, do I dare? The question is, do I dare? I dare. It's level 45, but I'm flying and... Fair enough. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Yeah, okay. I'm not quite sure what I expected, but... Okay. Yeah, don't think you're flying anymore. Yep, alright. Game proved me wrong. Fair enough. I have nothing else to say about that. Game just straight up proved me wrong. Happens. God damn it. Anyways. Back to it, I guess. Take two. Let's act like that never even happens. I mean, like, at the same time, I'm not even mad about it, right? You know, normally I'd be like, yo, this game's cheap, though. Like, It's not. I'm actually glad they made a Pokemon game a little bit more difficult with these alphas. Instead of just me steamrolling everything. The bosses of the game, like in the gameplay, yeah, totally 100% don't really even need to worry about them, but out in the world? Terrifying. Shivering in my timbers all day, all night. Alright, does this leaf pile do anything? No, Paris, leave me alone. Oh, yeah. Oh. Plump beans. We got some plump beans over here, y'all. Oh my god, there's so many Paris. Oh my god, why? Why are they so aggressive? He's just chasing me all across the world. Leave me alone, dude. I hate you. Alright, I need to catch this this Rosalina. Rosalia, or whatever it's called. Nice. Ooh, Rhyhorn leveled up. Ooh, hello. Ran right into that. Thanks. I don't like that they are so hard to see during the daytime. Whoa, that's a Ultra. That's a chat. The wisps are very visible during the night. Like, they stick out like a sore thumb. But during the day, you have to be right on top of them before they show up. Oh, okay. Damn it. I'll just go with Eevee. Ta-da! I'm here. Uh-oh. It's level 26. What's that little fire? Why is there fire over there? We don't change the order for strong style, but let's go with double attack swift. Nice. We're definitely gonna catch this thing. Oh, regular Pokeball? That should be fine. It's weak enough. Yeah. Yeah. Nailed it. Thank you. I don't have enough space in my satchel. Are Vivichokes? Yo, oh! I didn't realize it was right there. Staring me down. What do I have in my satchel right now? God damn. Carrying a lot of shit, huh? Can I craft anything? Alright. Ooh. God, I always press start in order to go to the menu. It's not that button. What I would like to do before we even attempt this. Yo, look at it do that Naruto run. You'll love to see it. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, let's try to catch this one then. Before the Chad one pays attention to anything in its life. Oh, damn it, it turned around. I don't think we'll get this. Streamer, you should know better. Don't doubt yourself. That's just streamer luck right there. Some good-ass streamer luck right there. Alright, we're going for it. Fantastic. Fabulous. Level 50. Ooh, 7 levels. Nope. See ya. See you later. Alright, we're just gonna chill over here. I forgot about us already. Wow, I forgot about us already? Did I leave that little impact? That's kind of sad. Kind of sad, actually. Alright, Eevee should be ready to evolve soonish. Not immediately. Who the hell? You? Oh, shit! I didn't realize this game became a horror. Yeah, okay, they both know about me. Gotcha, that's fine. We can battle both at the same time. Yo, that strip scared the hell out of me, dude. Oh, bye! This is still probably gonna kill. Pretty much to expected, but our Dark Tricks can evolve now. About time, dude. Then I can get him out of my party. Get this idiot out of my party. Ew. Oh, this is what he evolves into? Ew, oh, okay. Huh. I didn't know that. Wasn't expecting that, wasn't ready for that. Aura Sphere. Let's use a blast of aura power that from deep within its body at the target. Attack never misses. Triple arrow. Delivers an axe kick, then fires 3 arrows. Raises the chance of its future attack landing critical. And also lowers the target's defense stat. That's pretty cool. Let's press Leafage. I don't need that. Magical Leaf, 85 versus 60. Yep. Okay. No. Aura Sphere is 80 versus the one that we already got. This is 60 for Aerial Ace, so we're going to replace that. Wait. Now. I'm never gonna use that Pokemon. I fucking hate it. It's an ugly piece of shit, dude. Damn. These dudes are spawning in again. See, I thought they only spawned in when you left the area. But these chicks are definitely coming back because I've been lingering for so long, right? Also need to check. My research level isn't all that great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I only need 3 more to complete the entry. Complete the Pokedex on it. Ooh, fuck. Let's hope that works. It's not going to. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's fine. Well, I guess we'll get the entry for defeating. Excuse me, what? So yeah, I guess we'll get the entry for defeating it a certain amount of times. Let's go up to this one and see if we can maybe get it. Am I really getting 300 XP just for battling this Rosalia? Word? No, you did not. You even got a critical back attack on that with a Great Ball? Only level 27. Get the frick out of here, dude. Bye. I got other Rosalia to catch. Yo. Okay. Well, like I said, I guess we're just battling to defeat them. Gonna wipe out this whole population. Who else sees me? Get out of here with your nonsense. It's not the Chad. Must be left over from previously. I should probably pull out my new guy. I kind of want to see what he looks like before we bench him for forever. Should probably at least check him out to see like his height and everything like that. But I am curious. Is he a tiny guy or is he a tall guy? Okay, he's tall. If I saw that wandering the world, I'd be scared. Something still sees me, and I don't like that. In any case, finally made it to our destination. Let's get a quick save here. And then let's go do our mission. I get too distracted with the open world. Too distracted. So you've come. I take it that means you're ready. I hope he heals my Pokemon. Lady Lilligant's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. Behold, her and her grateful. I hope we didn't keep you waiting. All it took was one of my poultices to get Arceus' leg all patched up. Calibo, ma'am, I'm deeply sorry we've had to lean on your help so much, especially as we're from different clans. Arceus tried to solve this whole situation herself. I dare say she bit off more than she could chew and caused some trouble, but her heart was in the right place. Listen, the Lady of the Ridge, Lilligant, is like a dancer, always in motion, always darting about. You'll want to watch her real close and learn how to dodge her moves. Yo, this chick's... Arceus got some thick thighs, bro. I'm here for it. That's right. If you keep on dodging, she might get tired out, and that'll be your opening. That's when you can bring out your own Pokemon and prove your might. Don't let me down. Gotcha. Alright, just dodge. Just dodge like in Dodgeball. Dodge a wrench. Dodge this Lilligant. 10 out of 10 would snuggle too. Ooh, in the mist. Damn, I thought they were about to do something real cool by having this thing in the mist. I hate this Pokemon. Oh, I hate this. Lady of the Ridge, Lilligant. It kind of, in a stupid way, reminds me of like Dark Souls. Like, I don't know why, but anyways, dodging Pokemon attacks. When you press the Y button to dodge, you'll become invulnerable to Pokemon attacks for a brief moment. Dodging with just the right timing to pass through incoming attacks without taking any damage. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Is he gonna charge? Nope, that wasn't it. Oh. Alright, so it's the area of effect thing that we want to avoid. Getting hit by. Yeah. Nope, too early. Yep, too early. Too early. Damn, it's that second one that gets me. And I don't think I'm recovering HP from this, because she's aware of me. You could always just dodge, like, completely away from her, too. That always helps. What is that? Ooh, she got a third one. And a fourth one. Oh, send Pokemon out. Nope, not you. Not you, idiot. Yeah, that Pokemon would have been 100% scary in the mist. I thought she was going to disappear into the mist and you'd have to, like, dodge her like that. Nope. Game doesn't know how to make something actually intimidating and fun. Bye. That's right. That's not the end of it. It just makes her a little bit weak. Nope. Yo, we got bullet hells? Let's fucking go, dude. Oh shit, okay. Nope. Come on, Lamora. You're a good gamer. You played so many games at this point in your life. You know better. It's actually just because like the dodge button is a really bad placement putting it on Y. It really should be where I have toss here, but it is what it is. They actually... Can children do this? I really do have that question. Like, I remember being able to play games when I was younger, but like I also remember a lot of games not being able to like do. Like when I was younger, I was actually a really bad gamer in a way because like I needed walkthroughs. Like that was the time of walkthroughs, I should say. I didn't need them, but like a lot of games were designed around a walkthrough. Like you had to go buy those actual books at the store, otherwise you had no idea what you were doing. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Like I remember Final Fantasy X. As much as I love that game, some of the side quests and missions and like getting the ultimate weapons for each of the characters made no goddamn sense unless you had a walkthrough. Don't think I ever used a walkthrough as a kid. Oh, dude. Yeah, some of the other games that I played, like Final Fantasy X and stuff, I had to use walkthrough. Rayman, the original Rayman, I had no idea what I was doing in that game. I remember having one originally for the Ocarina of Time. They also had just like cool concept art in them, so that was always fun. PS2 walkthroughs were the jam. Changed my mind. What? I won, but she still got an attack out. I don't think I was smart enough as a kid to use a walkthrough. Yeah, I can see that. I was a pretty dumb kid too, so I feel you. They also came, like, there was a lot of like walkthroughs in like Game Informer magazine back in the day, and like Nintendo Power and stuff. So, you know, they'd have like a whole section of like, hey, to do this, do that. Yeah, dude, the manuals. Those booklets that came with games, I miss those. See the Meadow Plate from Lilligant. Stone tablet imbued with the essence of plants. When used on certain Pokemon, allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the grass type. See, I don't know if I can use that thing in place of an like grass stone or leaf stone or whatever it's called. I wonder if I could evolve Eevee with those things. Or if it's only for very specific Pokemon. Anyways. Hey, thank you. You didn't just save Lilligant, you saved Arizu as well. I appreciate it. First Ursaluna and now Lilligant? You're amazing, you know that? Being all frenzied didn't suit Lilligant one bit. I'm so happy she's back to her graceful self. I hate this Pokemon. I don't even know what it evolves from, but like, its upside down almond eyes just looks so alien. Its lack of a mouth. Its weird little onesie. I don't like so many things about this Pokemon because it makes me very uncomfortable. Like, imagine this thing looking at you. Yeah, we're making fun of the beaver, right? But like this thing looking at you, it looks like a fucking alien. And I'm scared. But it's also weirdly human, and that also terrifies me. Its legs are way too long. It needs to be like 4'2", and then maybe I'll look at it and be like, okay. That thing's like 8 feet tall. Ugh. Anyways, Arizu, you still owe someone an apology. It reminds me of a bootleg Celebi. Yeah, kinda. That's true. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. A young one like her is bound to get caught up in some trouble from time to time. Remember what's written on those Soul Sion runes? All lives touch other lives to create something anew and alive. There's wisdom in those words. I imagine they're teaching of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Of course, I'd completely forgotten about them until a certain somebody helped me remember. We owe you one, ma'am. Don't try to solve everything by yourself, Arizu. You're a warden. Of all people, we should know how to stand in solidarity with others. It's our job to stand side by side with Pokemon, after all. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Well, I can hardly start yelling at you now after Calabuz wrapped all that up nicely. Just one more thing, Arizu. I know you were trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do it without keeping things from me, okay? That's literally what we just got finished talking about. She's like, hey, you know, rely on others. And he's like, I don't think I have anything else to add. Hey, Arizu, don't do that thing. It's just like, okay. Anyways, whatever. Other than that, no need to change a thing. Except maybe to put in some training. If anything else happens to Lilligant, I need you ready to protect her like the warden you are. I understand. I hate how, like, they repeat stuff so much in Japanese games. There's a lot of redundant information, but you know. Let's work together from now on to keep the Mireland safe, Arizu. I'll be sure to inform Irida that both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team helped save Ursaluna. You did well, Lamora. All our different groups finally joined hand to work together. I admit it was a fun day for me, but now it is about time I be on my way. Oh, hands in the pockets, yo. Listen, you know me. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, and I worship Almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. Time is all about change, and we can't live in fear of that. We can only try to help the time we live and change for the better. Something tells me helping you folks out will help me do that. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for everything, Lamora. I think I'll stay and talk with Lilligant for a while. What happened, Lilligant? How did a kind-hearted Pokemon like you end up all frenzied, huh? Though it's not like I'm perfect. I hid things and lied. Couldn't even keep you safe. I'm real sorry about everything. That Pokemon doesn't feel emotions. Don't even bother talking to it. In any case, before we leave, I should probably put a marker over here. I'm gonna go get those satchels real quick. This music is so weird. Who's just jamming out on the piano right now and thought that was like a good idea for the Mirelands? They're like, yo, this is a poison swamp. What you want? Some nice smooth piano melodies. If you would please. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting something a little bit better. It's like I could see this in the music for a nightclub. Yeah. I can see it in like a jazz club thing, you know? And now we welcome our infamous pianist, Beelzebub. Oh, thank you all for having me today. I want to thank the nice bartenders for making me this fine, smooth drink. This one goes out to y'all. Nope. Come on. You can do it. Oh, I know you can do it. There it is. Saxophone's back. Yeah, I got my my boy Jerry on the saxophone. Just jamming. Hey man, you know, I just want you all to sit back, relax. You know, tell that person that you love in your life how much you really care for them while you just listen to the sweet sounds of saxophone. Sing me a song, you're the piano man. 100%. Yo, can I throw my Pokemon from up here? Oh, no, okay. I thought I was... Oops. Not a Pokeball. Thought I was about to find out a new mechanic from the game 20 hours in. Oh. Hey, Burmy. It is a good song. It's a very good song. Alright, so there's a very good chance we're about to run into 2 Chad Pokemon next to this satchel. We gotta be careful about that. I'm like, ooh, big old bee. Look at that big old bee. Okay, I have been here before, so I need to kind of zoom in a bit more. I'll remove this one, put this one like right on top of it. I think I see it. I think this is it right here. Oh yeah, yeah, they're pretty visible for sure. And then the other one is pretty much straight ahead. This one, oh, there it is. Found it. Nice. Now, since we're over here, I do kind of want to discover this area. I don't know if there's a reason for it, other than the fact that I just want to. Ooh. It's a Chad. Avoiding that Chad. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Oh my god, this place is like a maze. Holy shit. Holy shit. And it's turning nighttime. That means Ghastlies galore. Great. You'll love to see it. Oh, nope. Okay. Turtwig. We found where Turtwigs live. Didn't think that was going to be as deep as it was. Thought I could just skim right past that. It's an actual little pond thing. I'll take that Turtwig. Oh, I use a regular Pokeball. Oh, alright. Well, that worked. Never mind. Okay, do we want Turtwig? Do we want Turtwig in the party instead of our stupid grass Pokemon now? No, I think we have Leafeon, so we have a grass Pokemon. I think we're good. I don't think we need to worry too much. Yeah, I'm good with that. Alright, let's go back to camp. Switch out our team for a little while. Ooh. You're a real wonder. I saw light disappearing into the space-time rift. Quelled another frenzied Pokemon, have you? This dude is 100% going to be a villain. He appears way too often. And I don't trust him. There's something suspicious about Volo. I know he's part of the Merchants Guild, but it's too convenient that he shows up. Especially when he shows up. And the fact that he always wants to battle us. I don't know, man. We still don't know what's causing the lightning that frenzies these Pokemon, but you just go on rescuing them without even a hint of trepidation. Kids don't know what that word means. That was a big word for a game that targets the demographic as young as Pokemon normally does. Might even change the entire course of history here in Hisui. And I definitely want to be in the good books of someone like that. Let's stay in touch, friend. That seemed pretty useless. Was that me or was that a useless conversation? It was useless, right? Nope. Touch that one. Thank you. Alright, let's report. I don't think they know which target audience to go for. Also, yes, it was. Yeah, alright. Thank you for confirming that, because I felt like maybe I was going crazy. Like, in one part, I cannot imagine some 5 or 6 year old playing this game and getting steamrolled by the Pokemon out in the world. I'm having trouble, and I'm 30 years old. Pokemon has been in and out of my life since I was like 8. 5 even. Wasn't 95 the first Pokemon? No. When did Pokemon come out? When did Pokemon Red come to States? Was it 99? Was I 9? Initial release date February 26th, 27th, 1996, and then US release date was 98. So I was 8 years old when Pokemon came out. And like I said, it's been in and out of my life since then. Since 98. Founded by the Sun emoji, did you? Of course you did. When you have my level of skill, your handiwork can be recognized from a mile away. Remember to be thankful for getting to eat such a master emoji when you come for dinner later. What does potato mochi taste like? What does mochi taste like? But first, don't you owe Kamado a report? Your meal can wait. I don't like his little seaweed mustache. Why does he have regular person goatee, old person gray goatee, and then seaweed hair / mustache? It makes me very uncomfortable. Mochi is good and interesting. Well, that's a description. Who's this slack-jawed idiot? Only had it as a dessert. I think that's what it's supposed to be, right? There you are. You're the one, right? The one that you've been talking about, the Survey Corps kid that's been exploring the Crimson Mirelands? My younger sister Wanda is in the Security Corps, you see, and she went to the Mirelands too. But she never made it back. You managed to track down that Arazu woman. Not those boggy Mirelands, right? Okay. So could you find my sister Wanda too? What she smell? Oh no, I just realized the second option. It just says what she smell like. Dude, I want to be the creepiest person. Yo, yeah, I'll find your sister. What she smell like? You plan on using Pokemon to find her? Would her favorite kerchief maybe help? Ursulina picked up Wanda's scent. I'm counting on you. Please find Wanda wherever in the Mirelands she's ended up. Gone astray in the Mirelands. Alright, we'll get that one eventually. But it's like a rice dough sort of shell that's stuffed with whatever flavoring. And that, I guess, potato, less dough made of potato. God, I don't know, man. Maybe stuffed with potatoes, or like maybe in this land they just make a potato mochi instead of rice. I don't know. The rice is pounded into a paste and molded into desired shape. So maybe they just pound a bunch of, they make essentially just mashed potatoes. Maybe these guys are like, yo, you ever hear of these things called mashed potatoes? It's mochi now. Suck it. Everyone in history is like, yo, we call these mashed potatoes. It's probably just, like, I'm pretty sure they just mash it enough until it becomes mochi. I think that's how regular mochi is made with rice. They just keep on pounding and pounding, pounding it, and like the starch and everything kind of congeals into this weird, like, pasty sort of putty thing. So I think if you just work it enough in a certain fashion, I think it could become mochi as well. A mochi-like, but I don't really know. Maybe rice just has a special compound in it that makes it that way. Anyways, so you successfully calmed Lilligant. Yeah. Excellent. There may be times when the Galaxy team will be forced to fight against Pokemon, but it is all for the sake of creating a new home for ourselves, free from war and strife. I want to go back and fight. Let me at them, Commander. I want to go and fight. I want to have a Pokemon war. That's what I want to see. I want to see people running in with like swords and shit. Some other dude bow and arrow. There's Pokemon just launching off like fireballs and shit. Like Toxicroak just doing like a poison wall. I don't know. Greninja just coming through throwing like water shurikens. That's cool. Stranger falls into our world from a rift in space and time. Then frenzies are introduced by strange lightning, which likewise falls from the very same rift. But you have no connection to the lightning, isn't that right? We may need to investigate the rift itself to prove your motives are beyond impugning? I don't know that word. I've never seen that word. How are 6-year-olds supposed to know that word? Okay, this actually makes me hungry to look at. Really? You looking up mochi or potato mochi specifically? There you go. Piping hot potato mochi fresh from the stove. It actually just looks like a hash brown. Isn't mochi just normally like a little ball? Kind of looks like there's like a potato cake. It almost looks like a pierogi in a way. With some gravy. Now this is the life, eh? Enjoying tasty potato mochi with friends, sharing the latest findings from our Pokemon research, and topping it all off with a good night's sleep. Truly, who could ask for anything more? Sure is nice, yet I keep doing the same thing day after day. Is it really getting us anywhere? With our research or with carving out a life here? Oh right, I have this flashy new recipe, Lamora. It ought to scatter these gloomy thoughts. Scatterbangs. A recipe for crafting scatterbangs. Okay. Come now, don't worry yourself so, my boy. As a wise man once said, trust in yourself and you'll find your way. These words are worth taking to heart as long as we truly believe in ourselves. I'm sure we'll even complete that Pokedex of ours someday. Yeah, it looks like hash browns. The images I'm looking at. They look like pancakes made of potato. Huh. The next day. I'll have to look them up later. Potato mochi, I can just look them up on this other screen right now. Morning, sleepyhead. Welcome back, thick thighs. Never guess what? I'm gonna start working at the hairdresser's shop. Aren't you a warden? Don't you have like a duty to protect Lilligant? And you're gonna cut hair? Okay. Now you'll be able to try out my own original hairstyles. Isn't that super exciting? Actually, yeah. Oh, I'm still gonna be Lilligant's warden and all. I'll be burning the candle at both ends, but I can make it work. Don't you worry. Okay. Anyways, come on over to the hairdressers when you can, Lamora. I'll give you a killer hairstyle. Okay. I'm pleased that you have found a worthy successor for your establishment, Edith. Edith? Mr. Commodore, sir. So, about that whole Ursulina situation. If you are to work here in Jubilee Village, you are family to us, no matter who you are or where you are from. Welcome, Arizu. And you, Lamora. You will come with me. To Prelude Beach. Okay. I wanted to get a new haircut. The hell was that noise, dude? Jesus. These people have just arrived here in Hisui. They will live together with us in Jubilee Village. When we of the Galaxy team first arrived in this land, we came ashore on Prelude Beach. It is where everything began. This is where a new life for all of you will begin as well. We have heard that the Hisui region is inhabited by many powerful and frightening Pokemon. Where are you from where you don't know Pokemon? I thought they were a worldwide thing. They're telling me that wherever the Galaxy team is from, there's no Pokemon? Weird. But we've also heard that the Galaxy team knows a great deal about Pokemon and uses their mysterious powers to help Jubilee Village grow. Indeed, you have both heard correctly. And the reason such tales have reached your ears is largely thanks to Lamora here, one of our Survey Corps recruits. Through the combined efforts of all of our team members, let us continue to develop our village and thrive here in the Hisui region. We look forward to doing our part, Commander. Weird. The advancements of our understanding of Pokemon, thanks to the Survey Corps, has expanded the areas where we can operate safely. That is what allows us to welcome in newcomers like them. Lamora, you truly do love Pokemon, don't you? Yeah. I should have said not really. No, not really. Pokemon have done grave injury to many of our fellows in the Galaxy team, and yet you still find love for these creatures in your heart. I suppose that is a necessary quality for one of the Survey Corps, or in the Survey Corps. Remember this, though. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. They're really hammering this nail. Like, it's really not going anywhere. They just keep on saying they're terrifying, yet I don't know, they're kind of not. Anyways, it is imperative that we study them to learn all that we can about them, whether we wish to live alongside them or not. And be warned, as a leader of the Galaxy team, I'm prepared to make a harsh decision in order to protect Jubilee Village. Like what? You're gonna start killing Pokemon? So you're just gonna come through with a sword and just start slashing Pokemon's bellies? Get out of here, dude. Excuse me, boss. Iridia from the Pearl Clan is here. Good. I believe I know what she's here about. As for you, Lamora, you should see for yourself how Jubilee Village is changing thanks to the Survey Corps' effort. Then you will come to my office. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know about that. So they really just drove a point home about like the way that Jubilee Village is changing. I wonder if it actually has changed. Jeez, my eyes. Yeah, don't look great, dude. Alright, let's see. I mean, they are building things. Like this thing was not here before. So that's kind of cool. And it looks like these kids were sitting on a pot. No, they've always been sitting on this thing. Never mind. So I'm curious if there's going to be another set of houses coming up over here. What about the ones that were over here? They were building this place. Oh yeah, no, I actually did a dumb in a game I'm playing. Oh. Yeah, okay, they finished the construction over here. These are brand new houses. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Playing a sci-fi game and just did my first warp travel and was staring right at the sun. Just stopped to warp. No Man's Sky? What sci-fi game are you playing? bunch of sword caps. Springy mushrooms and diashrooms. Want us to plant some more crops for you? Apricorn harvest, I guess? So storage since there's no room for them in your satchel. Dyson Sphere program. I think I mentioned it to you before. You did. You did indeed. Alright, let's go see what this dude has for a mission. Nice to see you again, Miss Survey Corps. You got great timing as always. I want to make the fields even bigger, see, but we don't have enough helpers to keep them in water. Do you lend us one of your Pokemon that knows a water type move? Be mighty grateful. Sure. I have a bunch of Psyduck. I guess I could just use this idiot. I guess I'll give him one of these Bizios or Bezios. I'll have to check out some like gameplay of the Dyson Sphere program. You flying through warp tunnels and staring at the sun? All pumped up, sit back. Old Miller's gonna make the fields even bigger than ever. And I'm all done. And some fine works, crop we plant. Alright, so it looks like there's going to be one more upgrade. Fine work, any crops we plant here do great, and thanks to you two. Keep your Pokemon here to help with the field work a little while longer. You have Holler if you want to swap different Pokemon for yours to do some watering. Sweet. Quest 42 now complete. Okay, this is cool. This is the first time we've ever actually seen plant life grow here. It's always just been a barren wasteland of fields. It's kind of nice. Oh, there's a lot of requests happening right now. Oh, okay. Cool. Though I actually should do some No Man's Sky again. Yeah, I've heard the current level of the game is actually pretty good, but I don't know. Oh, what a remarkable tale that was. Pokemon it belonged to must have been a wee little thing. It was hiding behind some rocks when I found it, with naught but its tail poking out. But it was a tail I'd give anything to see again. Does this dude have a tail fetish? I think you catch a Pokemon I'm talking about. Its tail was elegant and swirling like a spring. Come show it to me after you catch it, and I'll give you a nice reward. An elegant tail like a spring. Oh, I just have to choose. I just have to guess if I get the right Pokemon. Alright. There's a pig Pokemon. Spoink? I wonder if it's a Spoink. It's hard to tell since I never saw the rest of it, but I think it's about the size of Bidoof. What the hell is this mission called? I am not above looking this up. An elegant tail, huh? I mean, it would be tedious otherwise. That's why, like, I don't mind looking this up. I don't think I'm losing anything by doing so. I still had to go catch the Pokemon and shit. Granted, this would increase the longevity of stuff, but ain't got time for none of that. Glameow? Glameow. Oh, okay, I gotta go to a different region for this one. You got it sometime last year. I can't remember when. It's making a pretty good underwater base last time you played it. I haven't played it since launch. I wanted that game to be good from launch, and I haven't picked it up since. So, you know, it can only be better than what we got at launch, right? Who's the next person? You? In this house? Yeah, I didn't have any kind of, like, crafting besides, like, stuff for your ship and stuff. Pre-order for console, yeah, a lot of us did. Wife, it isn't one of the youngins from the Survey Corps. Good thing you dropped by. I need your help making friends with this Eevee. Okay, I think you can lend a hand. Eevees are easy to make you friends with. Kanala, my granddaughter, brought the little guy home with her the other day, and I want us to be on good terms. Dude, Eevee is the cutest Pokemon. Prove me wrong. After thinking long and hard, I decided the best way to win Eevee over is the old-fashioned way. Through tasty treats. Okay. So I'll be whipping up a special snack for my hometown. Some of the ingredients for it don't grow here in Hisui, but I found a few local berries and things that will make good enough substitutes. 3 stalks of hardy grains, 2 opal berries, and 1 raspberry is what I need. I'm counting on you. I think I have all those. Will it take from my inventory? No. Okay. I'm going to go dump some of my stuff out of my inventory, and then I'm also going to go pick up that other stuff from my inventory. Are these the last 3 quests I have? 4 quests. Great. Well, the shop dude I actually want to do, because he'll increase his inventory stuff. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's that Pokemon up there? What's its name? What's it do? Pokemon up there, she says. Oh, Magikarp? Magikarp? Why is it called Magikarp? Is it a cool Pokemon? Is it strong? Can it fly? It's pretty cool. It's cool. Why is it cool? Which part is cool? Tell me, tell me. Alright, listen, kid. I need you to shut up. Tell me more, please! If you're gonna go learn about Magikarp, right? Can you tell me when you're all done with its page in your Pokédex? Alright, haven't completed enough Magikarp-related stuff. I need some water ride Pokemon to do that. Well, again, value customer, you've arrived in nick of time. I'm afraid How is refusing to do business with me again? He won't listen to a word I say, so would you try to persuade him for me again? I'm sure you'll get somewhere if you bring 3 pop pods as a token of goodwill. Perhaps after this he'll actually accept me. I feel like pop pods are going to be in a new area that we don't have yet. I've never seen that thing before. There's a Pokemon I think would be a perfect inspiration for some new designs. It's a species called Shellos, you see. I've heard it has different forms depending on where it lives, with different coloring too. If you just compare its different forms, I'm certain it'll be filled with inspiration. Could you show me Shellos' different form? You can find one in the Obsidian Fieldlands. The other one out in the Cobalt Coastlands. Shellos? The frick is a Shellos? Have I not seen this? Oh, this thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, totally. I already got one of them. Cool. Good. Glad to see it. Thanks again for lending me a hand with getting the photo of Bunnery last time. Recruit, everyone in the village sure loved it. I was hoping I might get your help on another little task. In fact, would you take a look at this? Ooh, Dusclops, or whatever its name is. Rather eerie, wouldn't you say? That thing was so close, and yet I had no idea it was even there when the photo was being taken. From a shot like this, I can't even say with any certainty whether it's a Pokemon or something else entirely. If you recognize this thing in the photos as some Pokemon that truly exists out there in the wild, I'd like to see it. I'd sure love your help on this. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get some ghost Pokemon. Alright, I think that's all of the requests currently. Let's just dump everything that I don't need right now, and then we'll pick up the things that I want later. Okay, cool. I need to sell all 9 of those for sure. Let's organize this thing. Let's organize this inventory. Alright. I need things. There's one of these, right? Yeah, let's just move them. There's one of these. One of these? I don't even remember. Let's open up the missions. Let's find the requests. Taste of home? Hardy grains. Okay. Need to get some hardy grains next. Alright, cool. Let's go finish off that Eevee quest. What you guys got? Also, I want to get a new hairstyle. Great Ball set for 3,000. Yeah, sure, fuck it, I'll do it. They usually give you 20. Alright, they give you about 20. That's not a bad price. 3,000 for 20. Excuse me. What are you guys doing over here? Fancy buying a sweet treat. Oh, EXP candies. How much do they go for? 18,000 for large. Wow. Okay, fair enough. Where's that thing that I wanted to sell? Where's that dust at? How did I lose it? Oh, because it's still in my regular inventory. That's why. Alright, that's a nice, easy, breezy 9 grand. Alright, back to the EV quest. EV quest, haircut, and then I gotta change my Pokemon party as well. I see you found all the ingredients I asked for. 3 stocks of hardy grains, blah blah. Yep, they're all here. Are you happy to give me these? Yep, sure. This dude does not look happy still. Wonderful. These ingredients look nice and fresh. I'll get cooking, so wait here a while, would you? I wonder if this gives me a new recipe. Okay, they're all done. Let's have a taste before giving one to Eevee, shall we? Hometown Muffin. Hometown Muffin, a baked treat made from berries and other ingredients, which is eaten in a region such as Galar. They're from the Galar region? Yeah, where was Galar region again? I feel like that was a recent Pokemon region. That was Sword and Shield, yeah? Yeah, 100%. These people are ancient Sword and Shield people. Damn, okay. Surprising number of Pokemon. Isn't Galar the British place too? Sword and Shield was like the more British one, right? Anyways, British and Cherishing. I guess the taste is fine, but it's just not the same as the muffins from my hometown. Rather than being more moist and having a nice, delicate flavor to them. Sorry to waste your time after all the trouble you went through to gather ingredients for us. I'm afraid these mediocre muffins won't be enough to get me Eevee's good books. Oh, what's the matter, Eevee? Do you want one? Well, I won't stop you. Here you go. You like it that much? That's great. I'm so glad. You want another? I don't think that's wise. Too many snacks will give you a bellyache. Oh, now who could risk a cute little face? I'll spoil you rotten if I'm not careful. Yes, I will. Thanks to you, it seems Eevee and I will get on just fine. More than fine even. I'm in your debt. As for my new muffin creations, they're not quite the same as the ones from my hometown, so how about we call them Jubilife muffins instead? I think I know just what to do to make them even tastier for my darling Eevee too. I've jotted down my ideas, so here, you should try making some for yourself. Damn, I thought this was going to be a multi-part quest, to be honest with you. It would be really cool if you had to just find like a bunch of things for this guy. And then like he eventually just gives you like an ultimate recipe or something. Missed opportunity. Multi-part quests are actually fun. Anyways, haircut. Satchel. I think I just got enough to get an Alakazam. Let's fucking go. I think that's what that means. Nope, didn't want to do that. I think this is a thing that I need the linking cord. Just buy one of these. We'll get the Alakazam later. Or we'll get Kadabra later. What do I want to do? Haircut. Haircut's next. I hate that you had to pay an initial fee to get the haircut, even if you don't want to change anything. I don't think they refund your money. Okay. So we have the regular short. We've seen that before. Survey core, shorn. Middle part, that's new. Side part. Okay. Twin tails, awful. Curled. And braids. So middle part and side part and twin tails. You get 3 new hairstyles out of this. That's garbage, dude. That's straight up garbage. You do get some new colors though. It's still straight up garbage though. That is not enough to make it worth it. Wow. Huh. I just paid 500 money for nothing. To do absolutely nothing. Fucking dumb, dude. Alright. Anyways. You better get some new hairstyles. Those suck. Only got 3 new hairstyles, bro. You better be tripping. Anyways, let's change up our team. Alright, you go away. I would like... Who do I want on this team? I don't have a lot of electric Pokemon. I don't have any. Well, I do have them. I just don't have them on my team. Do I want Shiny Ponyta to evolve into Shiny Rapidash? Is that how that works? Is that how Shiny works? Or do I just want Chad Rapidash in my party? No, that'd be another fire Pokemon I don't need / want. I could get Machoke back and get Machamp. I could get Machamp. I've been championing for him for a while. But Alakazam is the one we're looking for. So let's get Kadabra. I think that's really the only thing we want to move, right? Because we want to keep Psyduck, Rhyhorn, and Eevee. And we're keeping Leafy on for a while. So I guess that's it. Okay. Let's see if Kadabra can actually evolve like this. He probably needs to be holding it, right? And then he'll evolve. Use... Oh, nope. It's an instant evolution. Kadabra is ready to evolve. Let's freaking go. Show me that Alakazam. Nice. It's kind of disappointing though, because like, because of the lighting, he kind of becomes so like overblown or overblown. Yeah. Well, he's just like shadows just go away. He doesn't have shadows, and it really kind of lowers the quality of the model, if you will. Only they kept a lot of the shadows and turned down the lighting. Or maybe it's just like the texture. I'm not quite sure. The cell shading texture might be messing with it. It seems that Peso, the captain of the medical corps, is intending making medicine using Krogunk's poison. Find out what she needs. I do have a Krogunk, I'm pretty sure. So we may be able to do that mission. Nostalgic and unmistakable fragrance. Only I could smell it again. I wonder if the herbs of my own region can be found here in history as well. Oh, you're part of the Survey Corps, right? Maybe you see what I'm looking for? It's an herb that looks like a bluish vine. Heard it clings to a specific Pokemon. Tangela? Please let me know if you manage to catch a Pokemon that has herbs that look like blue vines hanging off of it. Does she want a Tangela? I don't want to give her Tangrowth growth. We'll just give her Tangela. I'll give her this one. Looks, just look at it. It's a solid lump of vines. And this aroma, this is the scent I remember. And these are herbs from my home. I didn't expect the Pokemon to be so absolutely covered in herbs. I mean vines. And are these vines moving? I wonder what the Pokemon itself looks like under all those. I've also often wondered that. Anyways, thank you for finding it. Smoke Bomb and XP Candy. Need to start using those. I've been hoarding them. I just don't use them. Don't worry, I'm only going to take a little bit of your vines to use. That's actually terrifying. She's going to snip off some of this Pokemon's body parts. Oh, I have an idea. If you lived a Pokemon like you, I'd be able to enjoy this aroma every day. She was saying like those vines move. So that means that it's actually part of the Pokemon. I don't know if it feels pain, but it's a terrifying thought when you stop and actually think about it. Alright, I do want to use one of these real quick. How much is this? How much did that give him? Okay. About 800. Not bad. Psyduck is ready to evolve. Let's fucking go, dude. give me that Golduck. Then we'll have to change our party again. What level did it say? Rhyhorn? Was it 36? 42. 42 for Rhyhorn. We might need to use some EXP candies to get that. Nice. Alright, maybe we should do this with Eevee as well. Get Eevee up to the level of evolution. Wait, does Eevee need to? If I just have a Water Stone, can I just evolve this Eevee right now? Let's talk to the commander first. Talk to the commander first, and then we'll do experimentation. Keep on getting distracted. I need someone, like, to stand behind me and just, like, slap me in the face every time I start wandering. I keep on saying, I'll do things, and then I just get distracted. I need someone just to be like, psh, focus. Oh, yeah. I commend you on your successful research at the Pokemon living in the Crimson Mirelands. Your next orders are to begin the survey of the Cobalt Coastlands. I will let you know in advance there are no Pokemon nobles in the Cobalt Coastlands. Allow me to explain. We did have a lord in the coastlands until a few years ago. Tragedy took him from us. It's really easy to get distracted in games, isn't it? It really is. Now we've had a report of people seeing strange shadowy figures on the island the Lord used to call us home. Ghost Pokemon. Let's go. We also have received word from both the Security Corps and the Supply Corps. It seems some of their members were attacked by a ghost while out gathering materials found in Fire Pit Island. I want to say... I guess it is Fire Spit. It's not Fire's Pit. It may be Fire's Pit, but I'm going to say Fire Spit. It's Fire Spit Island. These are serious concerns, and moreover, my clan just can't tolerate this desecration of our late lord's seat. Normally, I'd entrust this to our warden in the coastlands, but her situation is complicated. Well, frankly, she's just actually kind of useless. I trust my intentions are clear by now. I hereby order you to investigate these reports. I'll meet you in the Cobalt Coastlands. I do love it there. It is a beautiful area. Oh, and I know this must be a bewildering situation to be dropped into. So sorry, Lamora. I don't care. Think nothing of it. Lamora is a talented and hardworking member of the Galaxy team. I'm sure will sort things out. Indeed, Lamora has quelled the Lord of the Woods. I've seen both her strength and her kindness firsthand. The next area for you to investigate will be the Cobalt Coastlands. It is further afield than the Crimson Mirelands, much further, and the path is long and tiring. With your current rank, you should be capable of braving the Cobalt Coastlands. You know your mission? Investigate Fire Spit Island. Alright, I gotta go check this place out. We also need to get rid of our, whatchamacallit, our Golduck, now that he's evolved. I don't want him. You're useless to me. I have new toys. What's that meme where, like, Andy's just dropping Woody in favor of Buzz? That's pretty much how it is. I feel like I wanted a specific Pokemon. Turtwig? Do we want to put our boy Turtwig? Oh, I don't really care for Turtwig's evolution, I don't think. Maybe we want this sexy grass thing. This psychic fairy, I'm sorry. Yep, seems right. Also, we wanted to double check this Eevee thing. I need to go to my inventory chest, pull out the Ice Stone, see if I can immediately evolve Eevee into Glaceon. No, not Glaceon. No, we already done it. Vaporeon. Alright, move to Satchel. Move that. Vaporeon. Compatible. Ralts is already ready to evolve. I just got it in my party, dude. Let's fucking go. Catch it, don't even train it, and it's already ready to evolve. That's weird. Oh, ew. Wait. That's not the right one. Uh-oh. That's a boy version, isn't it? Yep. I need to find the female version. Anyways. I can use it on Eevee. Hold on 1 second. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Alright. If it isn't Lamora. That's this idiot. Though I suppose it's to be expected that I'd run into you in the village. Where are you going to study Pokemon next? The Cobalt Coastlands. Alina is certainly a bit of a situation over there. She's a warden, yet she has no noble to see to. There are even some people in the Pearl clan that speak ill of her, though not to her face. Oh, but do forgive me. Perhaps I shouldn't be airing dirty laundry. Piece of advice, then, as an apology for wasting your time. Some Pokemon are strongly affected by certain stones, which hold mysterious power. With the right stones, you can even evolve some Pokemon. I'm literally doing this right now, game. I'm literally doing it right now, and I've been doing it. You need look no further than the Cleavor for proof of that. What I'm trying to say is basically this. If you in the Survey Corps want to learn all there is to knowing about Pokemon of this region, then the stones you find throughout history will be very important. Or even a tale of stones that contain the power of creation, the very same power Almighty Seo used to create the universe. I trust you'll take my advice to heart and not underestimate how important stones can be. To help grind this fact into you, here, I'll give you some rather handy stones and things I found. 2 Grit Pebbles. Grit Pebbles, a mysterious pebble that can raise the effort level for one of Pokemon. Okay. It can be used only if the effort level is at least level 6. And no greater than level 8. Oh, whoa, I didn't even realize you could get it that high. I thought 3 was the max. But I guess it's a Grit Sand or whatever. And you should want some stones that help Pokemon evolve. I believe Ginkgo Guild has them from time to time. I'm gonna see if they have them now, since the story told me. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so the next experiment that we're gonna test is if a low-level Eevee can immediately evolve into Glaceon, or if they have to be at a certain level. A level 3 Eevee. Gonna move that over. Since you evolved, you're useless to me now. Experiment, experiment. Water Stone. It is I don't know if it's better to do a low-level Eevee or a high-level Eevee. Because my thinking here is low-level Eevee evolves, it gets higher stat boost right off the bat for the evolution, and then you level it up further, and its stats are just going to skyrocket from that initial boost and the level up boost. But then, I don't know if that's true. But here we have a level 28 Eevee that's probably going to regularly evolve here soon into Sylveon or Espeon. I'm going to do the level 3 Eevee. I'm going to do a level 3 Vaporeon. I'll keep it in my party and it will be like level 20 before you know it. Vaporeon! Actually, one of my least favorite evolutions, to be honest with you. Flareon is still my favorite. Okay. Cool. We just need to get Rhyhorn up. Okay. So these are like my 3 mains right here. I always have like 3 Pokemon that I like to just keep to destroy faces. And then the other ones are for testing and evolution purposes. Now, how many of these things do I have? Can I do anything with these things? Huh, not really. Okay. Ooh. Move that to Satchel. Yo. Consoled, huh? I think that's a trap, you know? Like, I always fear that those things are a trap. Razor Claw. That's probably for Scyther. I guess I could put it in my inventory and just see, right? the ones that are loved by certain Pokemon and just like boost endurance and are one of the materials using for Ox guards. Interesting. Ox power. An item sharply boosts the offensive stats of Pokemon during battle. These effects disappear if the Pokemon leaves the battle. Okay. La, 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 la. Draw their attention. Draw their attention. These guys are only effective at attracting bug Pokemon and those with fairy-like charms. Okay. Catching a wild Pokemon that has eaten one of these will yield more XP. Interesting. Alright, so we should probably get a Scyther in our party real quick. And see if we can evolve a Scyther with any of these Razor Claw things. Because otherwise, Scyther's just sitting there doing nothing. Alright, let's move at least, just for testing purposes, we're just going to move at least like 2 or 3 Scythers in the party for a moment. I think I actually have... I don't have any more Scythers. Okay. Alright. I don't want to get rid of Scyther completely, so... Even though I could catch a new one, no problem. Okay, let's see. Oh, and I only had 2 things anyways that I needed to test. Incompatible. Incompatible. Okay. Fair enough. You figured it out. Alright, Vaporeon. And Rhyhorn. Sweet. Nailed it. Alright, I want to discover this new area so I can start getting new Pokemon. So let's get this story part done in the beginning here. So that I can do whatever I need to in this area. Get side quests done and whatnot. And then next time we stream tomorrow morning, we can continue the story pretty well. I probably should advance it to the point where I get the water Pokemon where we can ride it. But I feel like that's still quite a bit away. The Cobalt Coastlands, a simply lovely corner of Hisui's sea and sky as far as the eye can see. What kinds of Pokemon await us here, I wonder? Water types, flying types, perhaps? Oh, I simply can't wait to study them all. Now, I'm sure you're just as excited as I am to research this area's Pokemon, but let's not forget that you have a mission to accomplish. So any questions before you get started? Oh? I didn't really want to, but alright. Wardens, in fact. Here in the Cobalt Coastlands, you'll find Paulina of the Pearl Clan and Iskan of the Diamond Clan. Perhaps they'll be of some help to you as you dig into the curious occurrences. Well, there's her. Just make sure all our Pokemon are happy. I don't know what kind of herbs and things we'll find around here. I'm sure that'll be cool. Oh, maybe we'll get the flying Pokemon here. Nah, we'll get the flying Pokemon in the mountains, right? 100%. This lady just doesn't play a bop like that. Alright. I do love the flute. It feels as if the tones carry to the very ends of space. But I am here, and so are you. So now I'm going to focus everything I have on battling you. Why? I need to understand my weaknesses. Please do this for me. Why? But why? Anyways, very good. You who have seen the vast space beyond the rift, here I come. This seems like a bad idea, woman. Oh, she has a Glaceon. Nice. Good thing my Infernape is coming out first. Oh, she has an Eevee too. Interesting. Well, Glaceon's gonna die in one hit. Bye! Oh, she has a level 15 Eevee, bro. This Eevee is about to get embarrassed. I'm actually gonna switch Pokemon. Dude, rude. Who do I want to level up a bit? I could ruin its day and shatter its mind with Alakazam here. Actually, I think that's the only option right now, to be honest with you. Everyone else is either weak or weak 2. Oh no, wait, it's a normal Pokemon. I could have pulled out Rhyhorn. I could have easily pulled out Rhyhorn. Let's headbutt this bitch. So my question is, was that her Eevee? It must have been. She must have done a double battle. Which is super cheap. Let's be real here. And now I feel better. The world is vast and I'm small within it. Thank you. Allow me to heal your Pokemon. Alright, with you, I think you can be... I can be frank. With you, I think I can be frank. I can't afford to look weak in front of the Diamond Clan's leader or your commander. But in truth, I sometimes wonder how I've ended up with the burdens I bear. You see, we have a warden in the coastlands, a lovely woman named Paulina. But she tends no lord or lady, and she will not raise a sucker to fill the late lord's empty seat either. Some people have started to question her worthiness to be a warden at all. But Lena, that is to say Paulina, is very dear to me, no matter what anyone might say. We were both in the running to become the leader of the Pearl Clan. We strove to surpass one another. Surpass the Pearl Clan, we strove to surpass one another, but she taught me a great deal too. Having said all this, I have a favor to ask of you. Please help her raise the Pokemon she looks after into a true heir to his father, the late lord. This feels weird. Lords and successors and sucker for Pokemon? It feels weird, you know? I don't think Pokemon think about this, but whatever. With the help of your strength, I think our late lord's heir will grow into a worthy successor, and if it succeeds, it should silence Lena's naysayers. I don't know if anyone I trust more to help with this than the person who helped the Pearl Clan by quelling Kleavor's frenzy. You'll be able to find Lena up on the headlands. Head down this hill and turn left. You should find a slope leading up onto the ridge. Oh, sucker. This isn't Final Fantasy. Yeah, right? Alright. Oh man, the question is, do you want to continue doing the story in order to get the Pokemon that you know you're going to be able to ride on? How long is it really? How much bullshit do you have to go through in order to get to that point is, I guess, the real question. Let's see if I can find the answer to that. How many missions is it going to take? Nope. No, that's not really what I want. List of main missions. This is possibly going to travel into spoiler territory, so I got to be careful. So part 1 and part 2. Oh shit! Oh wow! Whoa! Okay, well, I figured out something that I didn't want to. The thing that I really want to know is, do I get the flying Pokemon after this? See, I may, but I just may not have seen it. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about it. I guess in next stream we'll do this area. Oh, hello. Springy Tail. Pokemon that I actually need for a mission. Damn it. I wanted that critical capture. Oh well, doesn't matter. Glameow. Found it. I think I'm going to enjoy this area so much more than the Crimson Mirelands, which was a dirty, nasty area that I hated being in. I hate poison, I hate swamps, and they always make me feel bad. They're terrible levels in video games, and I need developers to stop putting them in there. They're garbage. Always been garbage. Well, that was a bad throw. Wow. Huh. Went from like catching every Pokemon I could find to like not being able to hit that Pokemon. At all. What? How did that not work? I'm freaking joking right now. I'm just like bonking these dudes on the head. Yo, my Vaporeon's already level 14. Let's go! Just gotta get some strong Pokemon. Okay. I'm just misjudging the distance. Crazy. Is this Spheal? Look at that round Pokemon, dude. Look at that round boy. Actually, I don't think that's Spheal. I think Spheal is the actual Seal Pokemon. No, it is Spheal. Okay. Dugong? Is it Dugong that's the one that I'm thinking of? Just gonna level up my Vaporeon, don't worry about me. Look at this happy little guy. Look at him roll over there. He's so fucking cute, dude. I think they tried too hard with this Pokemon. They just made it a round ball and gave it some eyes. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Is this a Pokemon? Nah. Yeah? No, this is something you collect. Pop pods. Okay. We heard about those before. Oh, damn it, short. Man, I've been really bad with tossing these things in this area. I think this bright-ass sand is, like, throwing me off. I guess that's kind of how the beaches really do. Sand is usually pretty bright. Oh, there was another Spheal. I don't know how I missed this guy. It's just a big old ball. Okay, get a little closer. Oh, 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 he's rolling. He do be rolling. Nope, don't want to touch you. Oh, what's up, Starly? Huh, there's Starly in this area. I guess that makes sense. It's still a bird, right? Birds are everywhere. They migrate. Birds migrate. Alright, what else is around here? Is that another Eevee? Fuck yeah, dude. Level 20-something Eevees? I want that. Even though I already have a bunch of Eevees. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? The big boy. Is that the third evolution? Wait, that thing has 3 evolutions? Or 2 evolutions? 3 forms? Never would have guessed it, actually. Oh no, it's just a regular one. Oh, that's right. We've only seen the Chad version. That makes sense. This Bumblebee's gotta evolve eventually, right? Does that Bumblebee ever evolve into another thing? Nope. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that, but it's okay. We may be able to make this work. He was too stunned to move. That's actually a perfect time to try to capture him. Nailed it. Wow, just tossed it right over him. Incredible. That is back to me and everything. Oh, hey, there's another one. Beautiful. Don't you yell at me. Yeah, I didn't think that one was gonna work. You know, I completely forgot about Jolteon. I was just thinking, like, man, I need to find an electric Pokemon. I wish there was an electric Eevee. There totally is. It's Jolteon. I don't know how I forgot about Jolteon. Probably because I don't really like Jolteon either. It's a weird, spiky little freak. But do I have a Vulpix? I do not currently have a Vulpix, and I would love to get one. Ooh, is Vulpix in this area? Good day, lovely person. How are you today? Thank you for joining us on this beautiful adventure into the world of Pokemon. Alright, beautiful 4-4. That's some more research done. Ooh, is that monkey thing? That palm monkey? I'll slap you with its tail. I'll get that monkey. You better believe I'm gonna catch that monkey. I'm gonna slap it right in his little stupid head with his Pokeball. Bam! Catch that monkey. Nailed it. Apom, that's his name. Eevee! Another Eevee! I need it. I mean, I don't. Never mind. Bye, Eevee. It's alright. Live free. I'm coming for this cat. Glam meow. Nailed it. Oh! Logical! Hello! Long time no see. How have you been? Oh, that's fantastic. That's so cool. You changed your name. And thank you for letting us know who you were. It's always good to see you. I love familiar faces. It makes me smile. Now I think I've caught this thing, but it kind of looks like... Yeah, okay, it's Combi. Combi has another version. And I don't know what it is. I'm gonna ignore all these guys I don't really care about. That's a tall-ass Apom. That's a big boy. In comparison to that one, this is a big boy. I want this big boy. Yo, give me that tall-ass Apom. I like him thick. You've been well? That's good to hear. How have I been? Living life pretty well. You know, there's been ups and downs, but overall, I'm in good health and still alive. Honestly, can't complain all too much. Obviously, there are things that aren't great, but that's part of life, right? Hello? Excuse me, have you seen a fellow from the construction corps named Yorich? No? I just hopeless. Where could he have gone? Would you mind helping me track him down? If you're waiting a little further ahead, please come see me when you have a moment. That's the first time I've ever had a request just activate without me talking to them first. That's a little rude. I didn't want to accept that. Oh well. A free-range Golduck? That kind of makes my... Oops. Kind of makes my my troubles and tribulations getting that Psyduck level up feel a little trivial. Yeah, well, that Apom was much bigger than I expected it to be. That's a cool thing about this game. They actually scale out the models based off, you know, like their physical height, right? So you can find Pokemon that are taller, right? Some are whoops, I didn't realize how low on health he was. Some are like 2 feet tall, some like can be 2'8", and they actually show us a physical size difference in the world, which I think is awesome. That's one of my not favorite things, but I think it's just a cool thing in this game. Can you die? You can pass out. Very similar to other Pokemon games, you can pass out. But these guys can actually hurt you. So like if I don't engage them in battle, they'll keep on attacking us as the person, and then we'll pass out. So there's a lot. It's a pretty cool game. I'm not gonna lie. The graphics are caca, but the gameplay is pretty addictive. As I've mentioned before to people, really, like, the thing that I just love is just being able to catch Pokemon like this. Instead of having to battle them, get them low, and then possibly getting a critical hit that's just going to ruin your day. Really, Golduck? You're just gonna do me dirty like that, bro? Alright, get ready to battle. Excuse me? Get ready to battle. So it's pretty fun just being able to, like, throw your Pokemon out and go. I'm gonna just do a regular Psycho Cut. Last game I had my hands on was Pokemon Moon. I think if you have a Switch and you have the means and the time, I highly recommend giving this game a try. It is a new style of Pokemon game that I really think does a lot of cool things that I hope they continue to do. If you'll allow me the analogy, I think it does what Breath of the Wild does to Zelda games, but for Pokemon. In it, that I don't really think that I will ever so much enjoy a regular linear style Pokemon game again after playing this. I think this is the new status quo for Pokemon games. And if they do go back, they have to have a really compelling reason as to why. You have to have a real compelling reason. Alright, let's craft some of these. Pick up some of that grit dust. I don't think I can make that. That looks like a swimmable thing. Because, like, the cool thing is, like, this tree right here, there's crafting materials in this game, right? So you saw me kind of do a quick craft for medicine, but, like, I can get these apricots. Which we'll get there. Oh. Well, apricorns. Normally I would pick those up and go into my crafting, and then I can quick craft Pokeballs on the fly. I don't have any in my inventory right now, so I can't do that, but so you can kind of like just do that, and then, you know, you're just wandering and you're like, oh, I want that flower thing. Cool. Go through that, grab it. Obviously, you know, Pokemon just puts it in my inventory. I can get some of these things and just toss out my Pokemon. He's just gonna do whatever he wants to do. I'll do my stuff. It's just like, it's just a fun time. Just a fun time being able to do whatever you want to in this open world. And it's definitely a lot of fun, for sure. Obviously, ride-along Pokemon that have different features. Oh, that's a big Golduck. There's these Chad Pokemon, they're called Alphas in this game, that are just super beefed up version of regular Pokemon you'll run into. And they are tough. I would say this is the toughest Pokemon game I've ever played. It's definitely not a hand-holdy game. I still haven't died, but I've definitely lost, like, not lost. A lot of my Pokemon have passed out. I'm not very good at keeping them alive in this game. That's just Dusclops, I don't care about that. I want that Murkrow. That's what I'm looking for right now. Unfortunately, it's right next to this big old Golduck, which we have to be careful about. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna have to get this guy out of the way. Let's see if we can lure that. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Living. Word. Living on the edge just to get a Murkrow. Is it worth it? I don't know. But ooh. Okay. Sure. Didn't even have that, like, trying to discover you phase. Are the cutscenes still happening? I know the beginning portion of this game can be very cutscene heavy for tutorials and such. Yeah. We're still learning things all the time. Oh, no effect. Uh-oh. I have the wrong Pokemon out for this. Yeah, this game is very hand-holdy. They're going to teach you the things they want to teach you. So, like, the main story is how you unlock things in the game. And I made the mistake of playing 17 hours without really doing too much of the main story. And now I have to kind of catch back up. Right, because in Breath of the Wild, when you You just do a little bit of the story to get like the open worlds, and then it's just up to you to do whatever you want. This game's like, yeah, we're gonna punish you for that. So it's almost like they took the worst parts of. Ooh, not very effective. They took the worst parts of all Pokemon games and didn't realize what lessons Breath of the Wild had learned. Fion. Alright. Sorry, I did not mean to let you die like that. Let's switch out. Rhyhorn usually has a really good defense. Let's see here. Air Slash shouldn't do very much. It's, as you can tell, it says it doesn't do very much, but it still does quite a lot. Let's do a Agile style Rock Smash. I'm probably going to lose Rhyhorn here, but I want to get this Murkrow down a little bit more on health, if we can. Alright, then I'm going to try catching it. So, nasty plot. Let's go, dude. That just saved us. It didn't do it in the Agile style, so we're good there. I'm going to get over a Great Ball. Probably should go Ultra just so I can definitely catch it. Because if it escapes from this, I'm screwed. Or my Rhyhorn is screwed. Let's go. We got a Murkrow. Ain't even a situation, dude. Alright, let's heal up. Leafeon. My baby. Yo, Leafeon. Dude, I made a mistake. Look at this Vaporeon's health right now, dude. At level 22. So the claim to fame is find whatever Pokemon you can at low levels and evolve them that way. Holy nuggets! That Vaporeon's about to be my best Pokemon. Like, by far. By a large margin. Hey, Rhyhorn, I need you to come back. Are they playing with each other? Can I get the whole evolution line just playing with each other? Hell yeah. Yeah, so like the moves now have styles, right? So you can do strong style or agile style. Well, let's get into. Oh, there's a Dusclops. I need those guys. All right, so I can kind of show you what I'm going to talk about here. Just a second. Let's get Leafeon out. Oops. Whoa, he saw me from forever away. So instead of just doing like normal moves, right? We can also, if we've mastered the move, we can do a strong style. If you look over at the top this way, the top right, there's an action order list. If I go to normal Swift, we have Leafeon attacks, Duskull attacks, Leafeon attacks. It's back and forth. You know that standard JRPG stuff. If I go in the strong style, I actually forfeit my speed for more attacks power. So Duskull, after I do a strong style attack, will get 2 attacks. If I go over to Agile style, well, this is not a good example. Normally, Agile style will give me 2 attacks for less attack power. So it's actually like a kind of cool system here. Let's see, do any of these... So this would be strong style. After Duskull gets 2 attacks, I'll get 2 attacks. And then in Baby Doll Eyes, Duskull get 1 attack and I'll do 2 attacks. So I think it matters based off of the speed of some of these attacks. Like I think Quick Attack is a little bit faster than some, you know, things like that. So there's kind of like a little bit of a meta, if you will, which I really do enjoy and appreciate. Ah, we killed it. Okay, we killed it. But yeah, I kind of appreciate that more so than just keeping with this same style all over again and not really changing anything. Oh, not very effective. Uh-oh. This Drifloon. Use Astonish. That doesn't do nothing. And then it uses Hex, which will do a bit more damage. I shouldn't have done that. I'm so used to just pressing the buttons over again, but at least we killed it. Sweet. Alright. Oh! Oh, it's the Toucan. Oh, it's the Toucan. No, Dusclops! No! I missed my chance for Dusclops! Can I throw up multiple Pokemon in battle? No, you cannot. But multiple Pokemon can battle you at the same time. Let me tell you, that's a situation. Oh, really? Okay. Damn it. Ooh. Let's go. We got 69 Great Balls left. Let's see if we can make this work. Boom! Critical capture. Okay, well shit. Alright, let's weaken it then. He already knew about us, he was pretty aware. Chat tot. Ran away. Great. So the cool thing is, like, why I'm fighting all these Pokemon and capturing all these Pokemon, even same Pokemons. This is our Pokedex in this game. We have to catch and study as many Pokemon as we can. That's kind of the name and claim to the fame of this game. So you can see here, if like Shellos, right? My research level on Shellos is technically complete, but all the little check marks, those are the tasks that I've done. I still have a bunch more to do, right? So if we just look at number caught, I only have caught 6 Shellos, but to fill out this entire research for Shellos, I need to catch 25 Shellos. Number of small species you've caught, I need to get a maximum of 5. I've only done 1. Number of you've caught without being spotted, you need to do a maximum of 10. Number defeated, as you can see, and you can just go down the list over here. You only need 10 of these little check marks in order to complete the research. And then the ones with the little arrows pointing up, the red arrows on the left there, those give double points. So you want to catch as many of these Pokemon as you can, as often as you can. You want to battle them as often as you can. As you can see here, I have tasks with unreported data. That's how many Pokemon research things that those little check marks that I have to turn in. And those count kind of like badges. The higher your research level, so like these, I'm a 6-star member. The higher that goes, the higher level Pokemon that you can tame, I guess, right? So like in other previous games, you couldn't control Pokemon that were, you know, level 60 or 70 if you didn't have the right badges. I need the right star level for that in this game. So there are a lot of familiar formula that you'll find from Pokemon, but it's changed just a bit. And I think it's changed for the better. Nice. Got him. We got him. Alright, let's see what's on this beach over here. This is an interesting area. Okay. Nothing really over here. There's these weird crates, though. This is weird. I mean, the fact that there's a abandoned ship over there, it's like a pirate ship, is kind of weird in itself. Yeah, the flagging 1 quest isn't great. I wouldn't say I'm upset by it. I'm not particularly happy by it. Yep, you get 1 main quest and 1 side quest. So like, that's my side. Who the hell saw me? Who's peeping at me? Oh shit, wait, is there someone in the water? Oh shit, there is! I didn't even realize. Before we do that, before we start fighting you boys. They're so tiny, I didn't even see them. Yeah, it's not fantastic. But it's not something that, like, I think ruins the game in any kind of way. So like right now, we are in the middle of a 2-for battle. These Remoroids are fighting us at the same time. My little Leafeon's on a little paddle boat. It's kind of cute. Let's do a strong style. Oh yeah. This game needs a bunch of quality of life style stuff. Trust me on that. This game is far, far from perfect. There are so many things that I could just spend like another hour describing to you that are missteps. There are a lot of things that are good, but there are a lot of things that they've done wrong, for sure. I won't even sit here and lie to your face about that. Originally, I started playing this because I wasn't happy with... Oh wow, this thing sees you from forever away. I wasn't really happy with the way the game was looking before it was released. And then, you know, I was sitting there, I'm like, man, I don't feel like this is a good way of living life, judging something so harshly before it gets released. So I should probably play it first. And then we played it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm now like 20 hours in, and I'm not really bored. Well, kind of. Jesus, every time I go to throw it. So, This little hemorrhoid. Yeah, so like that was one of those games that I brought up actually. Monster Hunter Stories 2 is a comparison that makes me say this game could be a lot better, but they refuse to make it better. And people are like, well, you know, the Switch hardware. I'm like, no, no, no. Monster Hunter Stories is a fantastic looking game and plays very similar to Pokemon. And the world is interesting to look at. The characters are all interesting to look at. Character customization is crazy good. Like, there's a lot going on. Crazy battle mechanics. There's no reason that Pokemon can't do that. You know, so I don't ever want to sit here and give excuses to this game because I don't think it deserves it. Because other companies have proven that you can make a monster hunting, monster capture, monster friendship type of game and make it look really good on the Switch. They just refuse to do that, and it pisses me off to no end. Because you think that Pokemon, one of the most beloved franchise in the world, would actually get the care and dedication that it needs to be the best thing that it could be, but they don't. So it's a shame. So in any case, to finish that last little tangent right there, that's why I haven't bought this game. I am not playing on a Switch. I'm playing on my PC in ways that I will not say out loud because I don't want anyone to catch me saying that. But yeah, I am not playing in, let's say, legal ways. I have debated buying it since I have put so much time in it, and I go, well, you know, at the same time, this was only supposed to be like a few hours of me testing, and it's turned into 20. I probably should support the developers, but nah. Nah. Yo, right, okay, so that's another great example. Genshin Impact, right? Beautiful open world, beautiful characters, lots of characters, different battle mechanics and everything. That came to Switch, this game has no reason to be how it is. And, like, I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I've heard some people say, like, well, you know, you can't compare Pokemon and Breath of the Wild because Breath of the Wild has, like, 5 enemy types and, you know, Pokemon has, like, 1,000 Pokemon. Yeah, okay, wrong. You can compare them, because you know what Breath of the Wild and Genshin Impact have? Climbable surfaces. Literally everything is climbable. That is very hard to program, and very resource intensive. That's not just something that you can go, hey, this surface, now climbable, and just like type in a quick command or press a button. That's hard. That's huge. Is that a... Oh, I thought that was a shiny Apom. So yeah. If a game can run like Breath of the Wild while you can climb on literally everything, yeah, Pokemon can handle having a few fucking Pokemon model swaps, let me tell you. Let me tell you what. It's not an excuse that I take, because it's just simply not true. Whoop. New move. Let's go see what that new move is. Leafeon's got a new move. Oh, right. I should have switched a lot of this out since we evolved Leafeon. Wow. I'm just sitting here with like fucking garbage moves. Do we want Hyper Beam or Giga Impact? Who else had Hyper Beam? I feel like that was Umbreon. Let's put Giga Impact on this one. Let's put Energy Ball. Iron Tail for sure. I have no idea what this one is. Uses slash crossing its scythe or claws or pair of scissors move as a heightened chance of landing critical. Hell yeah, dude. Now I got rid of Leaf Blade. It's an 85 10 PP power. We might want it over Energy Ball. May lower the target's defense stat. Leaf Blade does a heightened chance to land criticals? Go, dude. Have I seen any shinies? Yes, but no. There is a side quest in this game that specifically tasks you with catching a shiny Ponyta. So I have a shiny Ponyta, but it's not like... That was because of a quest. I didn't find one at random or anything like that. So, Yes, but no, not really. I think, and I was watching a few other people play the game. I don't have enough room. I need to go back to camp. Who were early enough in the game, I think. No, that's not true. They must have finished the game, but they were only at the beginning area, so I didn't really see like much of the further part of the game. They were shiny hunting, and they were talking about how you need to complete the Pokedex. So like all of these research things, like get all of them done for shinies to start appearing. Yes, I can keep it actually. I do have it in my inventory. So I think I need to completely max out all of these requirements, and then shinies of this type of Pokemon can start appearing. Maybe. But shinies are also very rare, so like maybe I just haven't been seeing them. I'm not quite sure how it works. I'm not really a shiny hunter, so like I haven't looked up the meta for looking and finding up shinies or anything like that. Oops, don't want to get rid of my Pokeballs. I just know that they are in the game, and you can find them. Okay. Organize that. Let's organize this again. Okay, well, speaking of, I can just quickly show you kind of what we're dealing with here, right? So we can go and check out all the Pokemon. These are my storage. Essentially think of it as a PC, but because it's olden times, it's a pasture. These are all the Pokemon that I've just kind of caught throughout my travels, right? I have 8 pasture slots. You don't really need to keep this many Pokemon. I just haven't cleared mine out. So you need to just like catch a lot of these Teddy Ursas, let's say, to increase your Pokedex thing. I need to do all that so that I can turn into the professor. I've caught 20 Pokemon, care to report your findings? So he'll kind of go over that. It's like, okay, cool, these are the Pokemon you caught. Total Pokemon caught, 20 or more Pokemon in one report, different Pokemon species caught, Pokemon caught for the first time, Pokemon caught using backstrikes, and all those things add up into a money allowance at the end of that. Very Pokemon Snap-like, actually. After we do that, that's just a survey report. We go in through our Pokedex report. So we'll kind of just do that. Nothing really needed to worry about. These are just the updated entries that we have. Blah, blah, blah. No one really cares. So it's 17 new registered things. We'll get points for that. It'll upgrade as we get up to the next rank, which is in another 2,000 points. We'll become a 7th star member. So, yeah. I'm getting the itch to check my Pokemon Go. Yeah, it kind of reminds me a lot of that. My mind went from Temtem, where you get money for doing catch and release. I gotta try Temtem again. There's a point in time where I just gotta sit down and be like, alright, we're gonna try Temtem. I played it when it first released. Haven't touched it since. There were some still like areas that weren't released yet, or made or like in the game. I want to see what's changed. I feel like Temtem nowadays would be really fun. I need to because I reset my character. Yeah, I feel like I would do 100% character reset as well. But anyways, guys, I'm actually going to be ending stream here. We've been going for quite a few hours now. Almost 4 hours. 3 minutes away from 4 hours. So I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm getting a little antsy. I will be streaming tomorrow morning, probably around that 8:30, 9 o'clock slot. Not maybe a little earlier, depending on what time I get out of work. And going about till nowish, maybe a little bit earlier, depending on, again, what time I get out of work. So, Quiet Cat, thank you for joining us. Ragzin, I believe, was here earlier. Obviously, Epps was here earlier. We love seeing them. Logical, thank you for being here. I mean, now I know you go by One Lovely Person now, so I don't know if you mind me going by the old name, but it was good to see you again. I hope you have been doing well. I really do. It always makes me smile whenever I see people come back to the community, no matter how long it's been. You know, it could be an hour, a day, one stream, 3 years from now. You know, I know life drags us in all different types of directions, and this has always just been for fun, to share my passion with games with people. So I've never said, like, you know, I'll be upset if people don't show up to every stream. Like, no, I'm not that type of person. I understand life goes on. This will always just be a cozy thing for us to do. Hopefully I'll be 80 years old and still streaming. Like, hey, all you whippersnappers, it's old Grandpa Gamer here. Here to show you my joys and my passions. All right. Oh, can't play for too much longer. My arthritis is kicking in. We'll see. I don't know where the streaming thing will take us, but I'm having fun with it, and I hope you all enjoyed as well. So, with that, hope you all have a great day. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Much love to you. The ending song is ruined. I need to figure out why this thing doesn't play. I'll figure it out one day. All right. Bye, y'all.